want me to say, fuck your family. Listen, fuck your family, fuck your daughter, fuck your ex-wife, fuck her mother, fuck all of them. They want me to be like that. For what? So I can laugh with some little white girl? So I can sit up and laugh with some little white girl about the weather? Oh, because she take care of me. Y'all don't take care of me, yo. It's like she giving me money, and y'all ain't giving me nothing she cash at me. Say she cash at me. Y'all ain't doing nothing but hollering and screaming at somebody. That's why I be mad at them white girls. Like, yo, she's actually paying my bills if you want to be technical about it. Yeah. Like, she paying my light bill or my electric bill or something like that. Seriously. What I'm supposed to tell her not to pay my electric bill? And mess with some dumb little white girl? Some dumb little white girl around down the street?
Brings new promise for a Sixers team looking to overcome past failures.
Very even keeled now, just because like a lot of expectation was put
on he's 20 years old. I'm not 20 years old no more.
To see for opposite results, you know. So I'm excited though, super excited, and I'm just ready to go to war.
I don't dye my hair red like the Muslim
Celtics coming your way at 11 o'clock tonight.
Oh yeah,
there's reaction from the team for now.
They're gonna have
Fred, Jack,
Muhammad.
Okay, Danny, thank you. We have more breaking news to get you after the break.
We have new details on the Kate Scott investigation in just a moment.
They've been here all week.
On taxes, the choice is clear.
Are you willing to commit to not raise the sales tax?
Jack Chitterelli.
We are not raising the sales tax.
Mikey Sherrill.
I'm not going to commit to anything right now.
No surprise. In Congress, Sherrill backed higher income taxes, small business taxes, and even Social Security taxes. The bottom line, Jack Chitterelli will cut taxes. Mikey Sherrill will raise taxes. We can't afford Mikey Sherrill.
Here, everyone saves adulting for another time. 3-course meals end with chocolate piñatas. And conference rooms are traded for water slides. Fireworks paint the sky every night. And happy hour can happen at any hour. Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando
I'm gonna wait for the girls, and I'm gonna wait for Ski to pay me. Mesquite pay me.
Here in Pennsylvania, the threats to our freedoms are very real. That's why we need to keep our state Supreme Court standing up for what's right. I hope you'll join me in voting yes to retain Justices Donahue, Doherty, and Wecht. They've proven we can count on them to protect a woman's access to abortion and birth control and stand up for all our freedoms. Vote yes for a Supreme Court that protects us.
I'm not him. Sorry, guys. I'm not him. I'm not Jack.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short of amazing.
Here, champions aren't born, they're built on fields, in care settings, in every moment that matters. So it's game time, where every detail is executed with precision. Everybody locked in. We all have a role to play. And we've got one goal, to care for this community. Because everyone here deserves the best.
Six Flags is looking for a hero, and it could be an NFL superstar. Travis Kelce is part of an investor group looking to revive the struggling entertainment corporation. Six Flags reported a loss of nearly $320 million for the first half of this year. The group that Kelce's a part of now owns 9% of the company.
I'm Matt Deloach from the Live Center. Just got the affidavit of probable cause for the arrest of Keon King in the murder of Kata Scott. Now, this is through our news partners at KYW News Radio. I'm reading through all of this right now, several pages long. It includes Kata Scott's last text messages, as well as cell phone locations that put Kata Scott with suspect Keon King and what happened where her remains were found. A lot of information in this here. Still going through it. I'll have a live update with what we learned at 7 o'clock, guys.
All right, Matt, thank you. And NBC Nightly News with Tom Yamas is next.
Tonight, the deadly expansion of U.S. military strikes on alleged drug boats, and now the new strike in the Pacific. Plus, as companies like Amazon overhaul their workforce because of AI, what does that mean for the future of human jobs? Those stories and more next on NBC Nightly News with Tom Yamas, and more local news back here on NBC 10 in 30 minutes at 7 o'clock.
Breaking news tonight, the stunning revelation, the entire East Wing of the White House set to be demolished within days, all part of President Trump's extensive ballroom project. The walls of the White House ripped open today, massive machinery tearing into the East Wing. The new reporting today on just how expansive the president's plan to build the giant ballroom is. Deadly new U.S. military strike, another alleged drug boat hit, killing 2, this time in the Pacific. What the president just said about attacks on land. Russia's new attacks on Ukraine, striking a kindergarten classroom. Kids rushed from the blast, toys and tiny chairs scattered everywhere. The White House tonight targeting Russia's 2 largest oil companies with sanctions. Our Keir Simmons on the ground in Moscow. The new hurricane threat, Tropical Storm Melissa, drenching the Caribbean and growing stronger. Why the models of its path are so confusing. Terrifying crash landing, a plane smashing into the middle of a crowded soccer field, a woman on the ground hit, and the video just in of another deadly small plane crash. What happened here? The Louvre back open as authorities race to find the stolen jewels. What we're learning about the security camera outside the gallery, why it was facing the wrong way. Amazon's robot revolution will take you inside their lab where AI is growing, and the new opportunity for human employees. The dramatic rescue, a truck dangling off an overpass, the race to save the driver. Medical marvel, a Parkinson's patient playing the clarinet during brain surgery, how it helped her doctors. And Michael Jordan opening up in a revealing new interview why he didn't touch a basketball for years. Nightly News starts right now.
This is NBC Nightly News
Does he more than
with Tom
that?
Yamas.
And good evening. Tonight we're learning just how dramatic and expansive the president's White House ballroom project really is. New pictures show the extent of the demolition. You see it right here. Construction equipment tearing into the historic East Wing building tonight. And now NBC News has learned the entire East Wing will come down in a matter of days. That according to 2 White House officials. It is a major shift from what the president said this summer when he promised the new ballroom wouldn't touch the existing East Wing. Tonight, President Trump showing renderings of what this new space may look like. And take a look. It's almost bigger than the White House itself.
No, it's the ballroom.
A Trump administration official acknowledged the process is fluid and said the demolition is part of plans for the East Wing to be, quote, modernized and rebuilt. But critics say the administration is tearing down history. It's where we begin tonight with Gabe Gutierrez at the White House.
Tonight, NBC News learning the entire East Wing of the White House will be demolished within days, according to 2 Trump administration officials. As the president builds a new 90,000 square foot ballroom paid for by himself and private donors. Among them, Comcast, NBC's parent company.
This is a plan. It's got tables so that you honor a foreign leader. We have a proper space. This is an interior shot of the ballroom. I think there'll be nothing like it.
Late today, the president showed
it'd be a million years from now they'd be sitting in
he
there.
says is now expected to cost around $300 million.
Over the years, many presidents have made changes. This obviously would be the biggest change, but this was something they wanted for at least 150 years.
But tonight, the White House is facing backlash. The National Trust for Historic Preservation, a nonprofit created by Congress to help preserve historic buildings, sent a letter to administration officials, warning the planned ballroom will overwhelm the White House itself. which is only about 55,000 square feet. Despite the president promising this in July.
It won't interfere with the current building. It'll be near it, but not touching it.
A White House official now says the scope and the size of the ballroom project have always been subject to vary as the process develops. Democrats are blasting the plan.
It's his personal whim, and it is sort of emblematic of the authoritarian, tyrannical approach that this president takes to power.
All right, Gabe joins us live from the White House. And Gabe, I know you've asked to see what's happening at the East Wing. What do they tell you?
Yes, we have, Tom. A senior White House official tells me the administration expects to take reporters to the site at some point soon, once demolition is complete. Meanwhile, the Treasury Department, which is next door, has told its staff not to share photos of the East Wing because they could reveal sensitive items. Tom?
All right, Gabe Gutierrez leading us off. There was a new U.S. strike today on what the Trump administration says is another boat trying to smuggle drugs into the U.S. And now the president is warning strikes against the cartels on land could be coming very soon. Here's Courtney Cube.
Tonight, this video showing another deadly U.S. military strike against a boat allegedly smuggling drugs to the U.S., killing 2 narco-terrorists on board, according to Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Posting the strike was in international waters, but for the first time the boat was traveling in the Eastern Pacific rather than the Caribbean Sea. President Trump tonight suggesting he'll soon order strikes on cartels smuggling drugs by land, too.
Something very serious is going to happen, the equivalent of what's happening by sea. And we're going to Congress just to tell them what we're doing, just to keep them informed. We have to do it for national security. We have to do it to save lives.
This is the 8th strike the Trump administration has announced against alleged drug boats since early September, killing at least 36 people. 2 men survived a U.S. airstrike on their semi-submersible boat last week, the U.S. Navy plucking them from the water and transferring them to Colombia and to Ecuador. But tonight, a U.S. official says Ecuador has already released the man transferred to their custody. Some lawmakers have questioned the legality of the strikes, but President Trump again tonight defending his effort against cartels.
You realize that every time you see that happen, you're saving 25,000 American lives. Every one of those boats that gets knocked out is saving 25,000 American lives, not to mention the torn up families all over the country.
Courtney joins us now live. Courtney, let's go back to those 2 survivors in one of those recent strikes. Do we know what's happened to them?
Yeah, Tom, the Trump administration says it provided information and evidence to both Colombia and to Ecuador to show these men were trafficking drugs. At this point, Colombia says it will prosecute one of them, while Ecuador released the other. Tom?
Okay, Courtney, thank you. Also tonight, President Trump ramping up pressure on Russia to make a peace deal in Ukraine, unleashing new sanctions on Russia's 2 largest oil companies, saying they are funding Russia's war machine. Keir Simmons is in Russia for us tonight.
Tonight, the Trump administration ramping up pressure on Russia to end its war in Ukraine.
I just felt it was time. Look, these are tremendous sanctions. These are very big. Those are against their 2 big oil companies, and we hope that they won't be on for long.
New sanctions hitting Russia's 2 largest oil companies. In response, the Treasury Department says to Russia's, quote, lack of serious commitment to a peace process. It comes after new Russian airstrikes, firefighters carrying children from the rubble after Ukrainian officials say a kindergarten was hit, while Russia's President Putin today overseeing a nuclear exercise. As administration officials tell NBC News, a tense call between Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Russia's foreign minister ended after Moscow said fighting will continue until it gets concessions from Ukraine.
The Kremlin's primary goal is to stop the war, and the Kremlin thinks. And the Kremlin thinks that this is unacceptable. Unacceptable because this is in favor of Ukraine.
Ukraine's President Zelensky has been calling on the Trump administration to put more pressure on President Putin. Tonight, these new sanctions are aimed directly at the Kremlin's war economy. Tom?
Keir Simmons from Moscow tonight. Now to the new hurricane threat. Tropical storm Melissa growing, threatening the Caribbean now, and even the East Coast. Everyone's watching this very closely. Bill Cairns joins us, and the storm is barely moving. That's a big concern.
A huge concern with rainfall, but this looks like our most dangerous threat of the hurricane season. Now just south of Haiti, it's going to do a slow crawl near Jamaica. And it's going to take like 5 days to get there. And in the meantime, it's over some of the warmest water on the planet. That's the high-octane fuel for this storm, and that's why we think it's going to get to at least a Category 4. Wouldn't surprise me at all to get up to a Category 5 near Jamaica by the end of the weekend.
And Bill, the track on this storm is incredibly confusing. Explain to our viewers why.
Yeah, the winds is what steers these storms, and so the wind is very, very light, aloft like where the jets fly. So in other words, this is going to be like a sailboat without sails out over the ocean for the next 5 days. It's not till early next week that we see that northeast turn. So wherever it's located about 5 days from now, then it either heads up towards Cuba or possibly towards Haiti, but a devastating storm nonetheless.
All right, going to be some time till we know. All right, Bill, we thank you for that. Now to the new clashes involving immigration officers and the new details tonight about a shooting that left 2 people injured. Here's Morgan Chesky.
I'm not doing nothing. Shouts and confusion during an ICE raid on New York City's Canal Street. Tonight, the Department of Homeland Security responded after the enforcement operation prompted backlash from Democratic officials in New York.
None of this is about public safety. It is about fear and chaos.
DHS saying this was a targeted raid, resulting in 9 arrests of suspects in the country illegally, with criminal histories including robbery, assault, domestic violence, and drug trafficking.
We arrested criminally illegal aliens that have horrible rap sheets. So is that the people they want to protect? I don't think so.
And new details on this operation that ended in gunfire in LA's popular fashion district. This video shows officers arresting Carlitos Ricardo Perias, who documents ICE activity on TikTok. Prosecutors say when federal officers tried to serve an immigration arrest warrant on Perias, he repeatedly rammed officers' vehicles, his spinning tires creating smoke. One ICE agent fired his handgun, wounding both Perias and a deputy U.S. Marshal hit by a ricochet.
Almost daily, we have 2 to 3 of these ramming incidents, which is a deadly force. You know, and it's putting our officers and agents at risk.
Tonight, Perias' attorney says he is described as a pillar of the very community he was arrested in.
And a lot of members of that community, they depend on him for knowledge as to what's going on around them.
Morgan joins us now live. Morgan, I know our reporters have just broken a story about recruits trying to join ICE ranks.
Yeah, Tom, in the rush to hire these new federal immigration officers, 1 current and 2 former DHS officials tell NBC News that recruits are going into training before they've completed the agency's vetting process. DHS says that most recruits have former law enforcement training and have already been through other training as well. Tom?
More of that reporting on our website right now. Morgan, we thank you. We staying out west. Frightening moments when a small plane crashed into the middle of a soccer field in Southern California. 1 woman on the ground hit. Liz Kreutz now has the harrowing details.
A terrifying incident in Southern California. This small plane making an emergency landing at a popular park in Long Beach, injuring a woman on the ground as it came crashing down.
Looks like they got someone on the stretcher, and there's emergency services are responding.
The fire department says the pilot of the single-engine aircraft, an elderly man, survived and was taken to a hospital. The woman who was injured, 42-year-old Tiffany Harrison, a family friend telling NBC News she is deaf and was walking her dog when part of the plane hit her from behind.
Her mother, Shanna, told me that it's definitely a broken pelvis and 3 broken vertebrae in the spine.
Flight tracking data shows this flight originated east of LA and was on its way to the Long Beach airport when it landed right here. Neighbors say this is often a busy park filled with kids playing soccer.
Meanwhile, in Venezuela, this horrific crash of a small plane just after takeoff. Authorities there say 2 crew members died on board. Back here at home, 2 other aircrafts were also forced to make emergency landings Tuesday. Outside Las Vegas, police say this single-engine Cessna landed on an interstate after reporting engine issues. And in San Diego, a pilot diverted to the beach after his engine also began to fail.
Well, the engine's quit and landed on the beach.
Fortunately, no one was injured in those 2 incidents in what was a series of near disasters across the West. Liz Kreutz, NBC News, Long Beach, California.
To Paris now, and the Louvre reopening today for the first time since that massive jewel heist. A heist we now know worth $102 million. Our Raf Sanchez is in Paris tonight live for us. And Raf, we learned new details about the security lapses there and a certain camera.
Yeah, Tom, the director of the Louvre appeared in front of a French Senate committee today and acknowledged failings on the part of her museum. She said the only security camera outside the Apollo gallery, where those jewels were being kept, was facing the opposite direction to the balcony the thieves used to break in. So no one saw the gang climbing up that ladder truck until it was too late. She also said the museum's infrastructure is so old it's difficult to install modern security systems, and that she offered her resignation to the French government, but that it wasn't accepted. Tom?
All right, Raph Sanchez, a lot of new reporting there. Raph, we thank you. When we return, the future of Amazon, we go inside the robot lab, how AI is dramatically changing their workforce, and why the company says this could be good for some workers. We'll explain.
With Dupixent, stay ahead of your child's moderate to severe eczema with clearer skin and less itch. The #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists helps heal their skin from within. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your child's doctor about Dupixent.
Want to know more about you?
Like
a lot more? Join the millions of others who've made discoveries with Ancestry DNA. Learn more than ever at Ancestry.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold or Flu Fizzy Chews. Chew, fizz. Feel better fast. No water needed. Alka-Seltzer Plus Fizzy Chews.
Don't say nothing to me about no STDs.
We're back now with an inside look at Amazon's new robot workforce. The company says they are the future, but also that human workers won't be left behind. Vicky Nguyen reports from inside Amazon's innovation lab.
Amazon believes that robots like these are the future. At this facility outside Boston, we saw how they can lift, scan, and place products, the kind of work Aaron Martin used to do.
It'll suction onto the box to pick it up, and then it'll place it in the tote where it needs to go.
Is this robot doing work that humans used to do?
Similar, yes. It's just this could run 24/7.
4 years ago, he was stocking bins in an Amazon warehouse.
I used to just stow product in aisles of bins.
Now machines can do that work faster and with fewer injuries. We asked Amazon HR Vice President Ofori Agboka what that means for workers. When people ask you yes or no, will the workforce at Amazon shrink as a result of automation, robots, AI, what do you say?
Our populations and sizes where people sit in the footprint is going to vary as we grow.
So it'll change.
It'll vary as we grow.
In June, Amazon CEO Andy Jassy announced plans to, quote, reduce our total workforce as we get efficiency gains using AI. And a New York Times report citing internal documents says Amazon's robotics team has a goal to automate 75% of its operations, translating to 600,000 people whom Amazon didn't need to hire by 2033. Amazon says the documents in the Times report are incomplete and reflect the perspective of just one team and don't represent our overall hiring strategy. Do you see a time where the number of robots will be higher than the number of people employed by Amazon?
I don't foresee that. AI is going to change the nature of everything we do, but the key is getting familiar with it.
For Aaron Martin, the solution is upskilling.
You got paid to go to school.
He enrolled in Amazon's apprenticeship program to learn how to repair the robots that do the very work he used to, earning more than $40 an hour. Amazon says more than 300,000 U.S. employees have trained for new roles as AI and automation change or replace their jobs. When people are like cynical and they're like, AI is coming, it's going to take our jobs, it's going to ruin humanity, what do you say to that?
I don't think so. This isn't Terminator.
All right, and with that, Vicky joins us in studio. So, Vicky, it's not just Amazon that's going to feel the effects of AI.
Definitely not, Tom. Walmart, the nation's top private employer, is saying its headcount will remain flat over the next 3 years, in part because of AI. So hiring experts say, here's what you do now. Talk to your managers, lean into AI, ask what you can do to AI-proof your job.
All right, Vicky, win for us. Vicky, we thank you. And we are back in a moment with the new video just in. Look at this. The truck driver rescued after his rig was dangling over a Texas overpass. Plus, look at why doctors needed this woman to play the clarinet during brain surgery. How it helped them. That's next.
Yes. Hon, the weather tech's here.
WeatherTech is the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Laser measured floor liners, no drill mud flaps, cargo liner, bump step, seat protector, and cup phone.
What about my car?
WeatherTech.
Let's go!
Very dry, tight, sensitive skin? Relieve it in 60 seconds with Aveeno Skin Relief with soothing triple oat complex. Clinically proven to restore skin's moisture barrier for 72-hour hydration. Aveeno.
When you're juggling it all for everyone else and trying to find time for your health, Hers has your back. With personalized treatment plans for weight loss, hair loss, anxiety, and depression, you can get quality care on your terms. Start today at forhers.com.
At the Farmer's Dog, our recipe is more than the ingredients we choose. It's what we choose to do with them. Developed by our vet nutritionists, all our food is made to the highest safety standards and has clinically proven benefits. It's gently cooked to deliver the nutrients your dog needs without the ultra-processing. Because good ingredients matter, but the best recipes call for so much more. Get 50% off your first box, available only at thefarmersdog.com.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow-angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
High tax Jack Chitterelli.
A 10% sales tax on everything.
A 10% sales tax you'd pay through the nose. For bold leadership, Navy helicopter pilot Mikey Sherrill. No sales tax increases.
And there won't be when I'm governor.
Federal prosecutor, mom of 4.
Day one as governor, I'm declaring a state of emergency on utility costs to end these rate hikes and drive down your bills.
Mikey Sherrill, on a mission to drive costs down.
No excuses, no exceptions.
We're back now with a dramatic rescue in Texas. Take a look at this. A truck dangling off a highway overpass after the driver lost control trying to avoid a collision. The fire department raced in to help rescue that driver who was stuck inside. Eventually, they were able to pull him to safety with only minor injuries. That's incredible. Now to an urgent search for an American who went overboard a Norwegian cruise line ship heading for Miami. It happened near the Azores. The Portuguese Air Force, the cruise line, and nearby fishing boats all trying to help and find the 26-year-old. And in London, a medical miracle. Watch this. A patient with Parkinson's disease plays the clarinet while undergoing deep brain stimulation, a procedure designed to improve motor skills. 65-year-old Denise Bacon stayed awake for the brain surgery, playing the instrument as doctors implanted electrodes into her brain, and it worked. Doctors witnessed an instant improvement in her hand movements and ability to play music. Incredible. When we come back, Michael Jordan's NBA return, opening up about why he wishes he could take on the greats of the game right now. That's next.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like life was moving on without me. Then I found a chance to let in the light.
Discover Capilita. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Capilita is proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, and dry mouth. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor how Caplyta can help you let in the light. Find savings at Caplyta.com.
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance. Fortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole cotton candy from a child. Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking the Jumbotron, not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Don't let congestion take over. Afrinotrin. Wow, ridiculously fast nasal congestion relief. The wow is real. And now, try new drug-free Afrin Saline.
Hey, Perry.
Can't talk. What's card?
You should get Simply Safe proactive monitoring, like us. The AI camera alerts Simply Safe agents before a crime can even start.
And there's an anti-theft guarantee.
Simply Safe. Real security stops crime before it starts.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who suffer from an upset stomach after a big meal? Try Pepto-Bismol. Unlike some products, Pepto coats and soothes your digestive system to provide fast 5-symptom relief. Stock up on Pepto today.
Behind this couple's financial future is their advisor, who's building a portfolio designed to meet all their needs. And behind their advisor are Vanguard's institutional quality bond funds, powered by a deep bench of experts who have consistently delivered year after year. Fact is, 90% of Vanguard's active bond funds outperformed their peers over the last 10 years.
You can get behind that.
Are you backed by institutional quality bond funds? Vanguard, discipline that delivers.
The Lumify effect. One drop dramatically reduces redness for brighter, whiter-looking eyes that make you go, wow. Lumify works in 1 minute and lasts up to 8 hours. See what all the hype is about with the one and only Lumify.
Tomorrow on Today, Savannah catches up with John Bon Jovi.
Tell me about life. You've been working so hard on your voice to get back to this moment.
It's the next chapter.
Plus, exclusive details on his newly announced world tour. Tomorrow only on Today.
A state at the center of national attention.
We're on the road in New Jersey. We're talking to voters and finding out what's important in communities across the state as voters make a big decision.
Watch Battleground Politics all this week on NBC 10.
Finally tonight, there is good news for basketball fans across the country who are hearing from the legend himself. In a rare interview, Michael Jordan speaking to our Mike Tirico as he takes on a new role for the NBA, this time as a special contributor for NBC.
I wish I could take a magic pill, put on shorts, and go out and play the game of basketball today. Because that's who I am. That's that type of competition, that type of competitiveness is what I live for, and I miss it. I miss that aspect of playing the game of basketball. Being able to challenge myself against what people see as great basketball.
22 years since retiring from the NBA, Michael Jordan is talking once again.
You ever pick up a ball and just shoot? I haven't picked up a ball in years.
Surprising fans that one of the last times he held a ball was when he rented a house during the Ryder Cup, and the owner asked him for a favor, to shoot a free throw for his grandkids.
It's the most nervous I've been in years.
Stop it.
In years.
Stop it. Come on.
And reason being is those kids heard the stories from the parents about what I did 30 years ago.
I hope you switched it.
Absolutely.
These days, Jordan's saying his focus is on his family, catching up on the valuable time lost during his prime. Chicago with the lead! A defining time that fans are celebrating to this day. His 1986 rookie car selling this week for a record $2.7 million. For now, Jordan says he feels a duty to share his thoughts on the game.
You know, that's part of what, you know, this is all about. It's to pass it, pay it forward.
Looking forward to seeing more of MJ and Tirico this season. That's Nightly News for this Wednesday. I'm Tom Llamas. Thanks so much for watching. Tonight, and always, we're here for you. Good night.
We don't make laws,
but we make sure the most powerful people follow them.
We held big corporations accountable when they hurt working people.
We protected access to abortion.
And your right to vote.
Even when the powerful came after it.
All Pennsylvanians deserve freedom.
And fairness.
The police and working people agree.
Vote yes.
The Independent Bar Association.
Vote yes.
Planned Parenthood.
Vote yes.
Protect our freedom. Vote yes on Justices Donahue, Doherty, and Wecht.
If you're fed up with out-of-control property taxes,
or sick of sky-high sales taxes,
here's the guy who'd make things worse, Jack Chitterelli.
Higher property taxes?
High Tax Jack voted for it.
A 10% sales tax?
Yep, Jack talked about it. Chitterelli even backs a plan that could raise your electric bill over $200.
Higher property tax, higher sales tax, higher electric bills.
High Tax Jack. If he's governor, it's going to cost you.
Right now at 7, breaking news. The man accused of kidnapping Kata Scott is charged with murder. Then Good Samaritans spring into action after a school bus catches fire.
Cooler temperatures will continue. How long it'll last?
An NBC 10 exclusive, a student attacked a school employee fired, and why the student's mother says that isn't enough. And justice for a fallen firefighter, what the man responsible for this deadly collapse said before he was sentenced.
NBC 10 breaking news.
I want to get right back to that breaking news. Kata Scott's death was ruled a homicide. I'm Fred Shropshire. Keon King is now charged with murder, and new court documents reveal some of the evidence in this case. Let's get right to NBC 10's Matt DeLucia in the Live Center with more. Matt?
Yeah, Fred, we've got our hands on the court documents thanks to our news partners at KYW News Radio. And in it, there are more details about Kata Scott's final text messages, as well as phone calls and descriptions of surveillance video showing activity where Kata's body was found over the weekend. Now, we know that Kata Scott was last seen around October 4th, around 10 p.m. A co-worker said that Scott was upset and then walked out to a dark-colored SUV and left. Now, on the morning of October 4th, the day she was last seen, Kata texted, quote, "Kidnap me again," to which the suspect, Keon King, replied, "Better be up too." And that was followed by plans to meet later that night. And the last exchange said, "CM when you hear." That's slang for call me when you're here. Now, there were 12 calls from Scott's phone between the period of an hour. Now, after 10:24 p.m., there was no more contact with the cell phone. Documents show that Kata Scott went missing under suspicious circumstances, and that the devices that were used to contact her were operated by Keon King, the suspect here. Now, phone data and video show that his movement, along with Kata's last known locations, were all in that same span of time. Now, the day after she went missing, October 5th, at around 11:30 p.m., a car pulls into a parking lot by the Aubrey Rec Center. That's consistent with the Camry that was driven by Keon King. At least two people get out of the car and stay for about 4.5 hours. Then the two men come out of the playground area, approach King's car, and remove a heavy object consistent with that of a human body out of the passenger side door. So they carry this heavy object toward the playground and in the area where Kata Scott's remains were eventually found. And then 4:25 a.m., the two men get back into King's car for a little bit, then they get out and walk off camera. So then we fast forward to this past weekend. Following an anonymous tip, detectives went to the vacant Ada Lewis Middle School. That's where they found the freshly disturbed soil. And after digging, they found the human remains of a female. This was confirmed to be Kata Scott, according to the medical examiner. So I know I just unveiled a lot of information here. This is a very long affidavit of probable cause here, but these new details just into the news. Fred, back over to you.
Okay, Matt, thank you. And now to this. Neighbors say those details Matt just mentioned have been on their minds for days now. This is a live look inside a community meeting underway in East Mount area. You see Mayor Sherelle Parker at the lectern giving her address to the crowd there. They're hoping to have those concerns addressed. NBC 10's Aaron Baskerville has followed this story since her remains were discovered Saturday. He has the latest on the investigation tonight.
I have a daughter also, and I wouldn't want that to happen to, any of my family members.
This East Germantown neighborhood sees itself in Kata Scott. It's one of the reasons investigators and city leaders say there's been an unprecedented amount of attention and tips from the community. It's also why the office of City Councilman Anthony Phillips is slowly filling up with donations for the Scott family.
That could be me. That could be my daughter. That could be my sister. That's what people are feeling. They're feeling like this is a family member.
Keon King is accused of kidnapping the 23-year-old on October 4th and burning a car that investigators say, quote, was used to move Miss Scott. They believe someone else could have been working with the 21-year-old. Phillips tells NBC 10 he has a message for anyone who helped King.
But we do know that there was somebody working with the gentleman. I think there's a lot of suspicion out there about who that is. But if that person did work with the suspect, you need to turn yourself in.
For a third day in a row, cleanup crews focused on the old Ada Lewis Middle School where investigators found Kata's body Saturday. The view from above shows them once again clearing debris from the grounds. School district leaders say workers last checked the area on October 14th, 4 days before investigators discovered her remains. They say they found no signs of unauthorized activity.
But it's just so many vacant schools in the city, and they're not good because people do bad things at nighttime.
Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.
NBC 10 has been following this case from the very beginning. You can get instant updates and alerts on the investigation and on air in the NBC 10 app. Now to your first alert forecast. Temperatures cooling down across our area now that the sun's down. And there's more sunshine in store this week, but you might need a sweater when you head out in the morning. NBC 10 First Alert meteorologist Brittany Ship is here with more on your forecast. Britt?
That's right. We are seeing some isolated showers throughout parts of the region here. You can see moving into Berks County and the Lehigh Valley. Our temperatures right now, we are still on the cooler side. We've already fallen into the 50s. 54 degrees in Allentown, 62 in Philadelphia, and then our hour-by-hour forecast shows. As we head into the rest of tonight, we'll see clear skies, low 50s, temperatures falling into the 40s. And then as we look ahead to tomorrow, we are going to see temperatures once again staying slightly below the average. It's still windy out there. Our peak wind gusts today at 31 miles per hour, 29 in Allentown, 26 in Reading. We did see Atlantic City wind speeds up to 32 miles per hour. We'll see another round of those windy conditions, which will help drop our temperatures. It'll feel like we're stuck in the 50s. If we're staying cool, we'll see a little bit more sunshine tomorrow. 60s by 1 o'clock after temperatures start off in the 40s, and then our daytime highs tomorrow are at 61 in Philly, Lehigh Valley at 59, low 60s down the shore. What feels like temperatures staying in the 50s. Coming up, we'll take a closer look at your weekend forecast. Fred.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thank you, Brittany. The right place at the right time. Police crediting this tow truck driver and several other people who stepped in to help after a school bus caught fire in Berlin-Camden County during the morning rush hour Tuesday. The tow truck driver used a fire extinguisher to attack the flames coming from the front end of the bus. Police say a volunteer firefighter also jumped in to help along with other good Samaritans. The driver, an adult passenger, and a child all got off the bus with no injuries.
Although the world has a lot of bad to see, there's still a lot of really, really good people that lurk in the shadows that are looking to do good things daily.
Just a good Samaritan doing what I could, what anybody I would hope in my shoes could do if they could.
It's not clear right now what caused the fire. Now to an NBC 10 exclusive, a mother demanding accountability after an incident at her son's school early this week left him with several injuries, including a missing tooth. NBC 10's Brian Sheehan spoke with that student and his mother today.
The school officials say they are deeply concerned about what happened here Monday afternoon. The Philadelphia Police Department says Northwest detectives is investigating the incident. The child's mother says she wants the school employee to face charges.
He wasn't trying to leave class. He wasn't trying to cut class. He was in lunch trying to go to the bathroom.
Montrina Bennett says her 12-year-old son Peyton's simple request in the cafeteria Monday ended with a punch to the face so hard it knocked his tooth out.
When did it click to your mind that what I'm doing is wrong? I'm a teacher.
A spokesperson with Philadelphia Public Schools tells NBC 10 an initial investigation resulted in the termination of the staff member who was involved in the altercation at KIPP Preparatory Academy in North Philadelphia.
He didn't let me go to the bathroom. He kept getting in my way, so I tried to get past him. He got in front of me many times. Then he had put me in a headlock, and then I had swung, then he had swung back.
Doctors were able to save Peyton's tooth and reattach it. His mom says he also had to get stitches for a split lip and will likely need surgeries in the near future to deal with the physical injuries. The mental healing, she believes, will take time for both of them.
I couldn't protect my child in that moment. Like, I couldn't protect my child.
KIPP Philadelphia released a statement which reads in part, "What happened was unacceptable and in direct opposition to our values and expectations. Our hearts are with the student and family. We understand the pain this has caused and are committed to supporting them through this difficult time. Every child deserves to feel safe, cared for, and protected at school, and we take that responsibility seriously."
I need more than just an "I'm sorry," because that doesn't work with my son. Like that I can't just keep looking at my son every morning and think, okay, because school said they sorry. No, that's not acceptable. That's so unacceptable.
Montrina said they were meeting with detectives this afternoon. At last check, no charges have been filed. The family says they are in the process of finding Peyton a new school. In North Philadelphia, I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
Been out to justice for a fallen firefighter. Today, the men who set fire to a pizza shop that collapsed and killed Sean Williamson were sentenced for their crimes. The fire was set at the pizza shop in Fairhill in June of 2022. The owner and a second suspect were accused of setting the fire to file an insurance claim worth nearly $500,000. Federal charges were filed, and both men were found guilty in November of last year. Today, the building's owner received the tougher sentence, 40 years in prison. He apologized in court today, saying, quote, "I am not an evil man, but I was a selfish one. My selfish actions took away a man that was a hero." A dead heat in New Jersey. Voters will choose a new governor in less than 2 weeks. There's an X factor at play in this year's race. How Donald Trump could be influencing voters as they cast their ballots. There are many issues in the state that voters are concerned about, and a big one involves the drive it takes to leave New Jersey.
All sealed up and ready for the incinerator. Over-the-counter medications, prescription drugs. We're going to tell you about an event that is designed to keep you and your family safe.
NBC 10 News at 11, your reason to stay up. Count on breaking news straight from the NBC 10 Live Center.
Local stories that can't wait until tomorrow, and the most accurate forecast certified by Weather Radar. NBC 10 News at 11, coverage you count on.
Pennsylvania State Trooper, 27 years.
District Attorney.
Supreme Court Justice.
Sheriff.
I'm a Republican, but this election is nonpartisan.
The Bar Association gives Kevin their highest rating.
The negative ads from out-of-state billionaires are false.
False and unfair.
Kevin has integrity.
And decency.
He's fair.
And he stands up for our communities.
Please vote yes for me, and I'll keep the courts fair for you.
Vote yes.
Vote yes.
Yes.
Vote yes for Kevin.
I'm Jack Chitterelli, born and raised right here in New Jersey, where it's never been harder for the middle class. As governor, I have a plan to fix our state. In Congress, the only thing Mikey Sherrill fixed is our bank account.
Well, did you make $7 million in stock trades at all? Well,
I haven't. I don't believe I did, but I'd have to go see what that was alluding to again.
Come on, who wouldn't know if they made $7 million? New Jersey needs a governor who gets it. Mikey Sherrill doesn't. I do.
gesture, the world responds. Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that stops short of amazing.
Here in Pennsylvania, the threats to our freedoms are very real. That's why we need to keep our state Supreme Court standing up for what's right. I hope you'll join me in voting yes to retain Justices Donahue, Doherty, and Wecht. They've proven we can count on them to protect a woman's access to abortion and birth control and stand up for all our freedoms. Vote yes for a Supreme Court that protects us.
How to choose a wrongful injury firm? How about the firm with the most big verdicts and settlements in Pennsylvania? How about the firm with the most doctor lawyers in America? Choose ability and experience. Choose compassion and results. Choose Klein Inspector.
Matt Delusion, Live Center, following a report of a shooting in Chester City. Sky Force 10 is over the area right now, 500 block of Dorian Drive. So this is right by the Willow Gardens apartment complex. You can see it's a little bit dark right now, but we see some of those officers there right by the entryway to one of those apartment complex buildings here. The area is also all taped off at the moment. So this investigation still underway. We're making phone calls to find out a little bit more about what is going on here. But again, this is the 500 block of Dorian Drive in Chester City. Fred?
Okay, Matt, thank you. A new poll shows the race for governor in New Jersey is still a close one. It's crunch time for both candidates, and we're asking voters what issues are swaying their decision. NBC 10 political reporter Lauren Make has been on the road all week for her Battleground Politics tour. After stops in South Jersey and North Jersey, Lauren made her way down the Garden State Parkway today. Today, she is in New Brunswick with more from her tour across New Jersey.
Our journey across New Jersey today comes as we're getting new data on who voters are choosing for their next governor. A new Rutgers Eagleton poll has Mikey Sherrill up by 5 points, within the margin of error in the contest against Republican Jack Ciattarelli. We've met voters who've made up their minds.
To be frank with you, I want a woman in office.
Yes, I like him.
What do you hope that he does if he wins?
Well, he's going to lower taxes.
With hopes for what the candidates can do.
I would like to see more programs for, the underserved, the populations that are struggling.
As we go to different communities and talk to people about what's important to them, there are some things that are consistent wherever we go. We hear about property taxes and utility bills. The Rutgers Eagleton poll shows the candidates pretty evenly matched when it comes to who voters think will be better to handle the cost of living and affordability. Voters gave Ciattarelli the edge on taxes, Sherrill the edge on health care. While the candidates are talking about issues, something else has also been a talker in this race. President Trump, who's backing Jack Ciattarelli.
I don't want a Trump supporter.
Does that make a difference to you, the fact that President Trump is supporting him?
Absolutely. We're Trumpers.
The poll found 52% of voters saying President Trump is a major factor in their vote. 14% said he's a minor factor. 34% said he's not a factor at all.
One number I want to point out to you in that poll, 2%. 2% is the percentage of voters that this poll says told them are unsure who they're going to vote for. In New Brunswick, I'm Lauren May, NBC 10 News.
And you can follow Lauren's journey through New Jersey each day on NBC10.com. We'll be posting a live blog from each stop throughout the day. And you can join us for her live report starting every day on NBC 10 News at 4. Turning now to your forecast, you're going to need a sweater in the morning. Temperatures cooling down. NBC 10 first alert meteorologist Brittany Ship here with more on that.
Yeah, it's time to kind of switch out some of the fall wardrobes too. I'm switching everything out for the girls because I don't think we're going back to those 70s that we've been seeing. Instead, our 10-day forecast is full of daytime highs in the 50s and 60s, and those overnight lows are going to start to hit the 30s and 40s as well. So we are staying cooler. And then as we look ahead here, we are dry until next week. I know we saw some isolated showers last night. Into this morning, we have a few isolated showers as well on the radar to show you. Plus, we're going to see another gusty day. Here's a closer look at our clouds and rain, and it does show us a few isolated showers just trying to pop into parts of Berks County and also Chester County. Apart from that, we are nice and dry. So as we look at our highs around the region today, seasonable day, a little bit on the cooler side, 66 in Philadelphia, 62 in Allentown, 62 in Reading today. We stayed in the mid-60s for Wilmington and Trenton, and are right now conditions have fallen into the 50s and 60s, so it is a cool evening out. 54 in Allentown, 56 in Trenton. We're at 62 in Philadelphia, 60 in Wilmington, 60 in Dover, 57 degrees in Reading. Looking ahead at our hour-by-hour forecast, you have temperatures staying here in the mid to low 50s under clear skies. And then as we look ahead to tomorrow and our overnight lows and how we'll start the day tomorrow morning, we'll see a clearing sky, seasonably cool. So temperatures are holding steady in the mid 40s across the board. 44 in Bluebell, 44 in Coatesville, 47 in Philly, 45 in Millville, and 50 in Avalon. We have the area of low pressure that's just to the north of us, and that's why we're seeing some little lingering showers that are just passing through Berks and Chester County. But overall, due to that location of that area of low pressure, it's going to continue lifting to the north. So a few little spotty showers, but overall, these are dry days ahead for us. And then high pressure rebuilds as we get closer to the weekend, and that's going to ensure dry conditions for our Saturday and Sunday, with our next chance of rain moving in midweek next week and potentially lingering until Halloween. In terms of our wind speeds, just because we've seen so many smaller fronts and areas of low pressure and high pressure moving through the past couple of days, we've maintained these windy and breezy conditions. You have wind gusts tomorrow morning on the breezy side, gusting anywhere between 15 to about 20 miles per hour. By your late morning hours, 20 to 25 miles per hour. And that will hold true into the evening as well. Morning planner, 7 a.m., you're at 49 degrees, 51 by 9 a.m. And then our daytime highs tomorrow, you're heading into the low 60s, which is a little bit below average for this time of year. 62 in Wildwood, north and west, you're at 60 in North Wells, 59 in Westchester, 58 in Allentown, and 59 in Fleetwood. Our 3-day outlook shows temperatures aren't moving much. We're going to see an instant replay straight through Saturday with temperatures in the low 60s. For our Eagles home game, we dipped down a little bit more. Look at that, 59 degrees. And then as we look to next week, we are still dry until we get to about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll have to watch closely what happens on Halloween. I know a lot of people want to be out and about trick-or-treating and in their costumes, but right now there is that slight chance of rain with those cooler temperatures sticking around. Fred.
Okay, Brittany, thank you. Hundreds of people die from drug overdoses every day. Experts say turning those numbers around starts with one pill. See how they hope an event this weekend will save lives. And more than $300 million lost. A popular theme park is in need of saving, and now a new investor could step up, and you may have heard of him.
Fred Shropshire and Jacqueline London, every weeknight. Count on it.
Jack Chitterelli protected predators and sex offenders, not your kids. He voted against stopping sex offenders from working teen night events. He's so extreme, Chitterelli was one of just 7 legislators who voted to protect parental rights for rapists. Over and over, Chitterelli voted against protecting children, protecting predators, sex offenders, and rapists instead.
Jack Chitterelli should never be governor of New Jersey.
High-tax Jack Chitterelli.
The 10% sales tax on everything.
A 10% sales tax you'd pay through the nose. For bold leadership, Navy helicopter pilot Mikey Sherrill. No sales tax increases.
And there won't be when I'm governor.
Federal prosecutor, mom of 4.
Day one as governor, I'm declaring a state of emergency on utility costs to end these rate hikes and drive down your bills.
Mikey Sherrill, on a mission to drive costs down.
No excuses, no exceptions.
Now you've got the Poconos in the palm of your hand.
For places to stay and shop. And stories about the Pocono Mountains.
Go to PoconoTelevision.com to download the app and get the information you need for your visit with us.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
Well, qualified buyers can get 2.9% APR for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Or current qualified lessees can get this Silverado pickup for around $369 a month. NBC 10 First Alert Weather, certified most accurate 10 years in a row. Count on it.
The city needs a leader like you.
The first is building your foot is high.
Hang in there, okay? Help is coming.
My time is now, I don't wait for the clock. Get what you
ready for this?
Yeah.
Hit it.
My time is now, I don't wait for the clock. Get what you give it all that I got.
Don't say now, you hear me?
I guess I'm just scared.
We're in this together. Got
Chicago Wednesday, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Time and temperature sponsored by TD Bank, America's most convenient bank.
300 people die each day in the U.S. from drug overdose. The National Institute of Health says many who suffer drug dependency start with prescription medications. As drug dependency awareness increases, so do efforts to get unused and expired medications out of homes and away from your family. Deanna Durante shows us how this weekend is a chance to clean your medicine cabinet of unwanted medications.
What you see in this truck behind me, as well as boxes all over this warehouse, 4,000 pounds of drugs, prescription medication, over-the-counter medication. And this Saturday here in Bucks County, they're hoping to double that number, getting those drugs out of your homes in an effort to keep your family safe.
These are in our homes in Bucks County, so it's so critical that these items are surrendered and safely destroyed so that they don't fall into the wrong hands.
As District Attorney of Bucks County, Jennifer Shorn has seen firsthand the damage illegal drug use can have.
It does make them more vulnerable to victimization, but it also sometimes results in them committing crimes to support their addiction. And so many lives are affected.
It can start simply, she says, with just one pill.
Children are notorious to be curious, and so it would not be unheard of for them to access medication that could be lethal.
The National Institute of Health says opioid addiction kills 300 a day, and says 40% of those who misused opioids got them from a friend or relative. Why Shorn says getting unneeded medications out of the house can cut the risk of future abuse. Bucks County will have more than 40 sites on Saturday for you to take those expired and unused drugs that you no longer need. It's all part of the Drug Enforcement Agency's Drug Take-Back program. Drop sites are nationwide, and Shorn says Bucks County leads the state in collection, taking in nearly 10,000 pounds of unneeded medications last year.
We also provide Narcan to anyone who's interested, so that, God forbid, if there was an accidental overdose with an opioid, that they could use that to thankfully revive somebody from that overdose.
What you see here, the drugs collected since April, either from a take-back event or folks who deposit medications in drop boxes at county facilities and local police stations.
It speaks volumes to what's out there.
Bucks County alone has collected over the years close to 250,000 pounds of medications. And Shorn says while opioid abuse and addiction is still a national problem, part of the solution is increased awareness, starting with getting those drugs away from the most vulnerable. Now, while Drug Take-Back Day is happening this Saturday, it's not just in Bucks County, it's happening nationwide. But if you can't make it, head to your local township building or your police department, because they likely have a box just like this one where you can drop off those unwanted or expired medications. Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.
Toyota Player of the Week, presented by Toyota, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles and official automotive partner of the NFL.
The Toyota Player of the Week is the Birds' QB. Jalen Hurts had quite the game against the Vikings this week, helping the team get back into the win column. Hurts completed 19 of 23 passes for 326 yards, 3 touchdowns. He became the 3rd Eagles quarterback ever to have a perfect passer rating. You can vote for your favorite player each week on the Philadelphia Eagles app. We'll reveal the results every Wednesday right here on NBC 10. And NBC 10 has a full slate of special coverage before and after this weekend's game. It starts on Sunday morning with Eagles game day kickoff at 9:30. We'll take a look at a few of the best moments.
Long rebound, Bridges cleaned it up. And Obi off the catch. Hits it through.
We've seen his second opportunities igniting the Knicks. Before it was Bridges in recipient downtown. This time OG.
Hot start for the Knicks, 3 out of 5 from downtown. They lead by 7. Slowly trying to stop the 12-0 run, and he does.
Remember, Mobley had missed his last 4. So it was a draining pain the Knicks that time.
It's 37% from 3 last year. Hit 85 three-pointers, which was more than his first 3 seasons combined. They want him doing that a whole lot more. As Anunoby trying to draw some contact, but came up empty.
Mobley averaged 9 bounds to lead the Cavs as well.
Lonzo Ball for 3.
Ball 0 for 2 now. Put up a brick the last time.
Defending Bridges on the other end. Bridges feeds Brunson, steps into a 3. And Ball tears down the rebound.
Ball 6'6". He will be on a minute restriction, maybe 20 minutes per game for him right now.
He's trying to play over 35 games for the first time since 2021, including 2 completely lost years with a left knee injury. Bridges glides ahead. Brunson open again. He's got all night. Yabusele the rebound. Kick out to Anunoby. He's wide open. And another miss.
You like the guards to get those bounds. Ball doing a good job.
Swinging around to Sam Merrill. Anunoby's right there with him. Dwayne Mobley lost it, ran into the brick wall, named Ariel Hunt-Porty, and the Knicks will take over.
Second turnover for Mobley. Stumbling, bumbling that time in the paint.
Speaking of brick walls, we're going to see Trey Jameson get some playing time on a 2-way contract. And Deuce McBride will check in for the first time as well. So you got Brunson, Bridges, McBride, Yabusele, and there's Trey Jameson. He's listed at 6'11", 270 pounds. Really had some nice moments during the preseason. Knicks by 4. Brunson working on Tyson again. Takes some contact. It'll get 2 free throws.
So Brunson and the Knicks are putting balls up. Second opportunity. The ball is moving freely. The captain has been elusive off the bounce. So this time bouncing and announcing to get to the free throw line for 2.
Tyson's a great defender, 6'6", nice wingspan, but any young player in the NBA, such a tall order to try to stand in front of Jalen Brunson as Tyson's in his second year out of Cal. He just picked up his second foul.
See Brunson thinner. He has not mentioned how much weight he lost, but obviously you can see he's thinner. So is the cat. Both guys realizing the team will be moving and grooving more, running and gunning. So it came in a little better shape this season.
Unsurprisingly, Josh Hart was having some fun with Brunson on the latest Roommate Show podcast. Saying, what, do you think he got fat? Need to lose some weight? And now it's about the face he made when he asked that question. But Hart also in that episode said he was hoping to be ready for opening night, so hopefully you'll see him back soon as he continues dealing with back spasms. Now Waves get blocked by Jameson.
Look at the Knick defense. I like the intensity here.
Tyson for 3. Rimmed out. Jameson gets the rebound.
Yeah, good hound AD that time.
Knicks by 6. Bridges is trying to add to his total. He's made 3 so far. And now Yabusele wants to get on the board. Too strong.
Ball now with his 3rd foul.
Kenny Atkinson says Ball is the ultimate system fit for us. Craig Porter Jr. misfires. He should get a lot more playing time in the absence of Darius Garland. And Evan Mobley connects on his second 3-pointer to bring Cleveland back within 3.
This is Mobley's the antithesis of the guy we saw a couple of years ago, folks. This guy is not reluctant to shoot the ball now. Infinite range on the jumper.
Top 3 in that draft. It was Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, and then Evan Mobley. Bridges gets to his spot in the mid-range.
Yeah, I like Bridges. A vintage shot for him to fall away jumper that time in the paint.
He gets a lot of credit for his defense against Boston in the playoffs, deservedly so. But to put the Celtics away later in the series, he was feasting on Derek White with shots just like that.
Oh, you can't. Gosh,
The bigger Jameson on hand. Bridges reaches in for the steal. Sprinting up court and a lay home.
Bridges showed his kleptomania. Previously the fallback baby jumping in. He has a 3-ball in the corner. So he's feeling it on offense.
Mike Brown said there's no doubt in his mind that Bridges can be first team all defense.
And they're looking for this to be a breakout season for him as well. Look at the dancing and prancing by Bridges.
He's feeling it. That's a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah. What a sequence by Bridges, folks. Fallback baby jumper in the paint, coming up with the steal. And now some wheeling and dealing. Let's take a look at his exploits. Right here, this is strip. Gonna be cruising and bruising. No, he's 6'6". And right here, dancing and prancing when we return. Bridges at the line for 1. NBA on Prime.
Boston brings the action to the Garden as the Celtics face the Knicks. Then the Lakers take on the Timberwolves. Celtics, Knicks, T-Wolves, Lakers, only on Prime.
Did they ask you to do the commercial too?
Yeah, but they just gave me one line.
Bet I can see so. Like, we're going to sit here and we're going to tell them how Caesars Sportsbook is just so easy to use that you can watch and bet thousands of sports events, even some NFL games.
They'll probably show us betting on our favourite players and teams at all the Vegas hotspots too.
Like, we have time for that montage.
I told him I couldn't do it.
They couldn't afford me.
Zoe?
Today, you're meeting for coffee. Thinking I love you. And then before you know it, hey, you're meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Earn up to 10x points on travel and 5x points on dining with the Credit One Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead. Lessees with an eligible competitive luxury brand vehicle get an exclusive lease offer on this 2025 Cadillac Object. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon picked up the tab on the best 5G network, baby.
No way. Get the new iPhone 17 Pro and a new iPad and Apple One. All on us.
Anywhere else would I get it, right?
NBA fans watch the game. They literally might be courtside with NBA. One ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time. Multi-view on your favorite devices. And go deeper than ever. All the stats and insights you want, all in one place. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Welcome back to the sixth season opener. How are you, everybody? Out here courtside as Mikal Bridges is about to go to the free throw line. He's got 9 points, looking to add to that in a very strong first quarter so far. It was in the summer when I was talking to Mike Brown, and one thing he was excited about with this Knicks team are the wings, Mikal Bridges being one of them. And he felt like he can get a lot out of both Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. Bridges is saying, you talk about mutual admiration society. He feels like the system, not just good for him. He said, quote, I think it's a great fit for all of us.
Shut up,
like
shut your white ass up.
Everybody's going to touch
shut up.
You'll see less
tell that white boy shut up.
Shut
his stupid ass up.
And Clyde,
I don't watch the baseball game.
As Bridges is trying to get to double figures, and he does on the free throws. A great start for him this new season.
Thanks, Alan. Yeah, he scored 7 in a row now for the Knicks, and always great to see him get to the free throw line. Under 2 foul shots a game last year, something he says he wants to improve on.
Yeah, only 72%.
I don't know Washington is talking
He's
so
also
much,
talking about how much he loves holding his team accountable as Allen rises and scores.
And you see Ball's creativity doing a good job off the bounce to find the throw in the feet.
Alonzo Ball was a 1-for-1
oh, you got
trade
too
with
much
Chicago
rent.
for
You
Isaac
got
Okoro
way
this
too
summer.
much rent.
Unfortunately, you hear this phrase a lot in the NBA, but if he can stay healthy, he could be the guy who puts the Cavs team over the top. As on the other end.
And then they also lost the tied with the back.
Ty Jerome, he signed with Memphis.
That was a big loss for them. He was averaging over 12 points a game. It was Nico coming off the bench. So, there's the reigning coach of the year.
He told the story before the game today. He said on the first day of training camp, this Cavs team, again, coming off 64 wins, he said, we have a lot to prove. We're 11-15 in the playoffs over the last 3 years. And he went on to say that he thinks being a contender is making the conference finals or the NBA finals. He thinks this team still has a long way to go, even with just missing the franchise record in wins a year ago.
I'm surprised as a substitution. Both teams are getting the game.
rotation this year. Landry Shamet gets his first minutes. They got a hand up on a missed three, Orlon's on the ball. Still haven't seen Clarkson just yet.
Another eclectic group of Knicks out there.
McBride catch and shoot three. First deuce of the year from the Garden crowd. And that's going Cleveland's way. The group you've got is Brunson, McBride, Shamet, Anunoby, and Jameson.
You can bet these guys have not had a lot of play.
Jameson played about 20 games on a two-way deal with LA last year, and he was put in the spin cycle for a minute, but Allen couldn't finish.
All right, about 8 feet away. Previously was able to hoop in there.
And Allen led the NBA in field goal percentage last year, but it's an easy one there as Anunoby gets to the cup.
What about the creativity by OG? Nice moving underneath that time off the bounce.
You're reminded of that month last year when Jalen Brunson had the ankle injury. Anunoby averaged 24 points a night. Really has a much higher offensive ceiling than you might have thought. Dean Wade off the pick and pop. That's a three.
Shamet has to know that. That's why Wade's on the court. Can't be helping off giving him the three ball.
And Wade can be an X factor as well. Good size at 6'10". He can shoot the three, obviously. Nice play to get Deuce McBride open.
Previously, the right elbow, Deuce misfire. It's straight on with the hoop. And we got a good pace in this game. Back and forth we go. But this is the NBA now, Tyler. Just play basketball. Motion offense, move the ball, go away.
And the Knicks have certainly modernized the offense this year, and Landry Shamet's going to get called for that foul.
Second ill-advised. Well, previously he didn't get out on the guy. This time they improved and foul.
It's going to be free throws.
Yeah.
I think if anything, you can call Shamet for maybe trying to sell the call, but
the Knicks get lucky. They're not in the penalty.
I beg your pardon, they won the game.
Mitchell, silent night so far.
2 points in 7 minutes.
He's been looking at this rather than switch. Now looking to shake him up.
Shamet stays with him, but that's what Donovan Mitchell does. He scores over great defense.
So strong off the bounce, 15 feet away with his switch.
Shot clock is off, Knicks by 10. Brunson, the clock draining, threw it away. Allen has one, he got it off in time, and he just missed off the front rim. A 10-point lead for the Knicks heading to the second quarter, 33-23. After a hot start from downtown, they cooled off a bit, but the defense has ramped things up. And in what could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview, the Knicks have a 10-point lead after 12 minutes.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising. Which is why with farmers, you don't have to compromise quality to get great savings on your insurance. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The next chapter of Audi performance is here. With
It's a
Quattro all-wheel
performance.
drive, you can
I'm
feel
trying to miss y'all performance. It's big one. The ballerina dance.
interiors refined
The
down
nutcracker.
every
You
line.
talking the nutcracker performance. Listen, stop.
Performance never goes out of style. Visit your Audi dealer today and lease the all-new 2025 Audi A5
That look
Premium
like
for
the
$549 a
holiday
month.
performance. So stop.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, buddy, how you doing?
I gotta be honest, man. I've been thinking about playing again. Ooh, wow. Like, am I ready? Like, really, really, really ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm back.
All customers choose your own reward every day.
Carne asada is back Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
The garlic,
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
juicy. People love it, and it's so good with our new red chili curry. You're gonna want to put it on everything. 10 out of 10 flavor.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style.
And all the things Americans love too. Come on,
Hold on. There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games. Woo! You ready for some adrenaline?
I was born ready. How high is that?
So high.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Gelato.
Froyo.
Architecture.
Sharkitecture.
That is a big hat.
It's American. Of course it's big.
What a vacation.
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York, where shoplifters walk free and toothpaste is behind bars. Squeeze out Alvin Bragg. Vote for a DA who will lock up criminals, not toothpaste. Vote Diana Florence for Manhattan District Attorney.
Paid for by the Coalition to Restore New York. Walking your dog at night should clear your head, not make your heart race. You both deserve a safer Manhattan. Elect Diana Florence for Manhattan District Attorney. Paid for by the Coalition to Restore New York.
Bill Pito back for a look at tonight's odds provided by FanDuel Sportsbook. Live bets and same-game parlays for tonight's game are available now on FanDuel. Knicks up by 10 after the first quarter. Mikal Bridges has 10. Back to Tyler and Clyde.
Thank you, Bill. Season Start is delivered to you by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Well, Jalen Brunson played all 12 minutes. Pretty impressive opening quarter of the season for the Knicks. He gets a breather here. It is Tyler Kolek and Jordan Clarkson getting their first minutes of the season, along with Anunoby, Yabusele, and Karl Anthony Towns, who has 2 fouls.
And already the Cavaliers have played 8 guys, and the Knicks have played 9.
Long rebound comes to Towns off the pump fake. Here he comes. Timeout, Kenny Atkinson on the opening possession of the second quarter.
And this is where the Knicks should capitalize. Cavaliers going to their bench. The Knicks having their benches. Cat, 2 ill-advised fouls being relegated to the bench. Hustling and muscling this time to capitalize.
Vacation, everyone. It really is a vacation about now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, somewhere warm, adventurous.
Something dancing along like the days.
A lot of fun activities for the kids.
Something more relaxing too.
Something different, unique, and something we haven't seen before.
Where are we going?
Experience Abu Dhabi.
Babe, you're really strong.
Yeah.
Sarah Benzino. Brandon Coley. Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
You need a tan? I'm your man.
We do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Sign and drive with 0 down, 0 due at signing, and 0 first payment on select Volvo SUVs.
When I made my million on New York's Erie Canal, I traveled hundreds of miles by mule.
That day I had to transport myself to the corner store on foot.
We survived harsh winters.
My phone's battery was right there on the edge, 3%.
We ran out of food.
I get there, no chocolate oat milk. Are you kidding me?
I sacrificed everything.
Not about a raffle ticket. Now I'm a millionaire.
Hard then, easier now. The Erie Canal $1 Million Raffle. New York Lottery's best odds at $1 million.
Back here at Madison Square Garden, the Knicks with a 35-23 lead early second quarter here in the season opener. And the excitement for New York basketball doesn't just involve the Knicks here at the Garden. It also involves St. John's basketball. Coach Rick Pitino is joining me right now. And Coach, first and foremost, great anticipation for your season coming up. 5th ranked team so far in the AP poll. It's the highest ranking the school's ever had. Yeah, we're super excited. We got a great schedule. We're playing Michigan Saturday. Alabama's coming in. Ole Miss is coming in. Plus the Big East schedule. Be great to have a doubleheader with the Knicks having an awesome year and St. John's as well. You really felt it last year during the spring. It is something you made a priority when you took over the job. Get St. John's back at Madison Square Garden. Went 12-0 last year, including the run in the conference tournament for the championship. Why is the Garden so important to St. John's? Well, it's obviously the mecca of basketball for both pro and college. And, you know, we've won every game at Conasecca, every game in the Garden. And it's going to be tough to duplicate because of our schedule. But this is the greatest place on earth to play basketball. Now, you're watching this Knicks team playing a much faster pace. You're a guy that back in the days when you were coaching the Knicks, it was the bomb squad era, shooting threes, running up and down the floor. They said you were crazy. Are you crazy now? No, but it's been a while. Well, it's great to see you. Congratulations, and good luck on the season.
Thank you, Alan. Great stuff from Coach Pitino. And speaking of that Garden crowd, they're on their feet after that Anunoby dunk. It's almost mirror images. The Knicks got back to the conference finals last year, first time in 25 years. It was also the same time of drought that St. John's ended when they won the Big East championship.
Yeah, Pitino, you know, a terrific recruiter. And we got the Johnnies back on the threshold.
Clarkson finds Yabusele and Kolek in the corner. See how quickly the Knicks want to make decisions and take shots. Just like that, Tyler Kolek's on the board.
Here's the OG going back door. So all the Knicks with the knack right now. And they can't keep this guy out of the paint.
Porter gets it to the rookie.
Everybody on the block. Like one of them bitches. Big butts and bitch. Listen, stop saying this. It's just that simple. You understand what I'm saying? Like you tell one of them bitches, listen, stop saying stuff. Anyone, you know what I'm saying, somebody say something like that, yo, listen, stop saying stuff to me, and go ahead.
Gabriel
Is that
after Malik Nuthwake picked it up.
Tip-off collection, claim your free hat. Scan that QR code to get shopping. Hat offer valid online only. Eric Reed, John Crotty, coming to you from courtside here at the sold-out Kia Center. Bella Larson opens the second quarter with Drew Smith, Andrew Wiggins, Simone Fontecchio, and Philel John, action-packed, high-scoring first quarter.
Yeah, the physicality's been there, but the skill level on the offensive end for both teams has been impressive.
Oh, that's a nice drive with a finish for Andrew Wiggins. And Khalil brings it down. Look out. Drew Smith is ahead. Fox.
The guys play minute.
Let's hear it one more time for the very talented Lil Bond.
inside TD Garden on opening night. Celtics up 3 early. A lot of new faces in green. We want to give you just a quick refresher. Guard Anthony Simons is a bona fide bucket. Ready to check in right now. He averaged 19 points a game last year. Chris Boucher, now the oldest player on this roster. His former head coach Nick Nurse told us the one thing you know about him, he is going to play hard. Josh Minot comes to Boston after 3 years in Minnesota. Looking forward to this opportunity, as is Luka Garza, a monster on the offensive boards. And finally, 19-year-old Ugo Gonzalez, the Celtics' first-round draft pick out of space. Don't be fooled by his age. D. White told us recently, Ugo knows how to play. He was a pro for 3 years in Spain before coming over to the States, and it is clear he is ready for his NBA moment. It's Here's to the Doers, presented by Honeydew, where the iced coffee is the ultimate game changer, guys. I think a lot of those guys are going to be game changers.
Yeah, and they're going to really like the experience of being on the Celtics, the culture, the championship culture of being with guys that have done it, you know, their expectations to win. Those things all make a difference.
One of the guys who was most impressive in the preseason was Minot, who's now playing in an NBA opener for the first time in his career. Spent 3 years with Minnesota before joining the Celtics. That's the Sixers' second offensive rebound, and the second time Joe Mazzulla will make a quick switch. His Edgecombe right to the rack.
Yes, second chance point. Remember, the big emphasis this season is going to be rebounding the ball.
Brown gets it out to Minot, likes to operate in the corner.
Oh, that's a great offense, great ball movement.
High energy guy, Josh Minot. Kick it out, Jaylen Brown. Knocks down a triple.
That is a great possession. That was right to left to right, to dribble handoff, to drive, to kick, to a wide open three. That's good Celtic basketball.
Making the defense move and think. And that was the Celtics' first 3 of the season. Defended by Pritchard. Shot low, finds Edgecombe. Big help from Simons. Left Edgecombe alone.
I don't know why he did that. I don't think you would want to leave the corner like that on a double team. That's not a mismatch with Peyton Pritchard.
Edgecombe was 34% in his one season at Baylor from three-point range. There's Anthony Simons, who Abby mentioned, a guy who can really fill it up. 20 points per game across the last 3 years for the Trailblazers. It's a new role for him, though, coming off the bench.
Yeah, he's got to insert yourself quicker.
Maxey flying into the paint. That went under the basket. No basket.
Almost like he looked like he was about to take the ball out of bounds.
Pritchard doesn't get the roll, but there's the lawnmower. Josh Minot with the putback.
Love that corner crash. Not just running back. You got to crash the glass. Celtics trying to create more shooting opportunities. With rebounding, that's how you can do it. Oh, man.
Edgecombe, like, dang.
Nasty.
You got to be careful. He's going to hurt his wrist on the rim.
Man. Look at this. This guy, I'm telling you right now, he's going to be a problem.
He is a blur.
Philly got so lucky to move up in the draft and get a guy like that.
Brown, late pass to Tillman. Great play by Jaylen Brown.
Brown is dropping it today. Dimes everywhere. T. White might have a pocket full of threes, but Jaylen Brown has a pocket full of dimes.
Edgecombe still. That's 11 points in his NBA debut, 8 minutes in. Ties the game at 20. JB's got 5 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Early triple-double watch.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, trying to center out Grimes.
Pritchard goes at him. 3 to shoot. It's Pritchard. Plenty of time.
I don't know how many isolation Pritchard got last year, but that was Jaylen Brown calling Pritchard's number.
Pocket pass, Edgecombe to Barlow. Tillman got a piece of the ball again. Active in the first half early.
Yeah, you home.
Pritchard walks into a bomb. Tillman yanks it away from a
crazy shit to yourself. You are the new owner, like a car, like it's a car or something.
There's a shot. Tillman. Shining on the glass.
You're the new owner of the
That's okay. Yeah, look at Minot with the corner crash. Margins. Joe Mazzulla will talk about margins, offensive rebounding, and for us, defensive rebounding. Those are the margins.
That's a good look from the Duncan can. It's all about the dunk. Another fresh face checks in here for the Celtics. Chris Boucher.
Let's give Jaylen Brown a little props here. 5 points, 4 assists, 3 boards in 9 minutes.
JB takes a seat now, so with no Tatum, it'll be interesting to see how Joe handles the first quarter. Typically, one of those guys would play the entire opening quarter.
I feel like as hard as the Celtics play, they're probably going to have a lot more.
He said anything to me, I'm going to put that right
I expect him to go 10 or 11 deep.
Ooh, I like this action.
White too strong, almost banked it home. And then Tillman with the steal. They've got numbers. Minot right back to X. Oubre was hanging on the rim. That should have been a goal.
Yeah, that's what the Celtics bench is complaining about.
Grimes on the sidestep three. Jabari Walker gets the offensive rebound. He was tangled up with Minot. And the fouls against the Celtics.
Well, hey, Celtics Sixers is still a war.
No.
It's time to send it over to Melissa down on the court for tonight's Arcade Putt, presented by Dick's House of Sport. Melissa?
Thank you, Eddie. I am down here with Brian, who are ready to play tonight's Parquet Putt, presented by Dick's, where he's going to have a chance to win a $5,000 gift card to Dick's House of Sports and 12 dozen golf balls. Now, he's going to have 2 chances to make a full court putt all the way across the court and make sure that he makes that ball. If you do, you get to go home with a $5,000 gift card. You ready to show us what you've got? All right, let's do it. Make some noise for his Celtics fans. Here we go, round 1. Let's hear it for Brian, Celtics fans. All right, Brian, all right, it's not over. Last chance, Brian. Give it all you've got. Let's hear it one more time, Celtics fans. Oh, boy.
You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Grizzlies, Predators, and Braves.
An off-season of work. A renewed focus has led to this. 2 franchise pillars.
Time flies like that. We've been here our whole career, so there's plenty to embrace with that. You have a responsibility to everybody here. I understand what that means.
Veteran reinforcements. Young bloods.
We got here by being dogs, by being guys that weren't afraid to put the work in.
And a group ready to fight for every inch.
Wells goes to the floor.
All coming together with a new brand of music.
Man, play hard, man. Let's go, man. Hands in, man. Speed kill.
The Grizzlies out in number. Great change of pace. Their attack mode mentality absolutely blur.
It's a new season in Memphis. What was once young is now here. What was once in the mud is now fast. The time for talking is over. Let's get to work. Desire House.
Good evening and welcome to the excitement of the NBA. Season start is delivered to you by Chipotle. From fabulous FedEx Forum on Beale Street in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, it's the start of the 25-26 NBA season as the Memphis Grizzlies welcome in their divisional rival, the New Orleans Pelicans. Hello again, everybody. So good to be back. Pete Branick and Brevin Knight on hand. Rob Fisher will join us momentarily. Brevin, believe it or not, this is only the 9th time that Zion Williamson and John Morant will face each other. And John Morant, on opening night, he's been electric, averaging 30 points per game on opening night.
Well, you're talking about two of the most electric players that we have in the game today, and both of them get it done in similar ways. They're just not physically similar. But John Morant, with the floater, he has been one of the most dominant players for the Grizzlies basketball team and in the association of being a paint scorer. They're going to need his leadership in terms of pushing the pace. They were not able to have the fast break opportunities that they would like to have during the preseason.
The other half of the Southland player spotlight, Zion Williamson, limited to just 30 games a year ago. He can collapse your defense in the paint. He is dynamic.
Well, the thing about him is
collapse your defense in the paint.
It looks beautiful. I know you guys worked really hard at it. Back to you, Aaron.
Thank you, Shannon, and thank you, Shelly. I'm telling you, we've had a chance to walk around and experience it, and she's not even giving it half of what is available here. It is fantastic. It is bright. It is airy. And it's going to be so user-friendly to the fans who choose to come in here.
Even from inside the bowl, you can tell there's a difference on the concourse. It is electric. Fans are going to enjoy their experience here. You got to come out and see this, people.
I was talking to one of Powers to Be, and one of the things I found is they're going to always have a local kind of concession stand that's going to change every month with something, a supplier, like a local restaurant, and the next month be a different local restaurant. So you're going to get a chance to try something new every time you come to the arena. Nothing's ever going to get stale. I'm all in on that.
Love that piece.
Brandon Miller has been automatic in the free throw line his first 3 years as a pro. By the way, he's been a three-pointer now in 21 consecutive games. Going back to last year.
Morris has been just about automatic. 11 out of 12 in his first half.
I just told Brandon he has hit at least 2 three-pointers now in 21 consecutive games dating back to last year. For those wondering, yes, bouncing field, the grab is back with us.
Back.
The best in the business.
Is even bouncier.
Venture off at the free throw line. Here's a message from Truist.
Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist. Learn how knowledge and care can work for you.
Hey, Derek, I found this little nugget for you. So Sheriff wears number 77, of course. Only 2 current players in the NBA wear that number. Of course, Luka Doncic is one of them. 4 in history, but Sarif, he chose it because 77 is the Hebrew numerical value for mazel, which means luck. Just 3 Israeli players in the NBA, and he is one of them.
Mazel tov. Thank you. I love it. Fantastic. I remember, I think probably the original 77 would have been George Mirasan.
Yeah.
And he won because he was 7 feet 7 inches tall.
Probably still is.
I do know that Sharaf is a big Luka Doncic fan. So he's always worn 77. 19 years of age. Started his first NBA game. Just got cleaned by Tejon. And Thomas Book. Oakland's in the bonus. It'll be free throws for Cam Thomas.
Oh, you can't fault the effort right there. Tejon and Musa, that drop coverage played well. The ball just bounced Brooklyn's way, and then one of the best scorers in the association draws contact. Wow.
Folks, if you're just joining us, the Hornets started 2 rookies for the first time in franchise history, dating back to 1988. Con Kniffel, Ryan Kalkbrenner, both of the starting line. First time it's ever happened. Only the 30th time in the history of this fantastic league that a team has started 2 rookies. Only the 30th time ever.
And oh, by the way, those rookies have not missed a shot.
Oh. Where you been all my life? Combined 5 for 5, 11 points, 4 rebounds for Kalkbrenner and Kniffel. Follow! Clean look!
Love the ball movement. Started with Bijan, Brandon, and then over to a wide open LaMelo Ball. Nothing wrong with that.
Cam Thomas knows his team's in the bonus. Penetrates deep into the paint, gets it over to Sharp. That is a sharp move for Dayron.
He's a big, strong body in that building.
Bijan! And a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Musa Diamante. Loose ball foul on Musa.
Hornets got several players with multiple fouls. Nichols got 2. Kalkbrenner. Brandon Miller's got 2. Sion and now Musa. Salon as well.
Wow. 6 guys, 2 fouls. And foul's been rescinded. Who said you can't fight City Hall? Wow. Goal under a foul on Musa. It's now a foul on Brooklyn. Get a number. I think it's no fouls to be Hornets ball.
Okay, on. I love that.
Okay. It's going to allow Ryan Kalkbrenner to come back into the game, though. Kalkbrenner, Bridges, Ball, Miller, and Sexton, 5 on the floor. LaMelo is fouled, pushed off his course. He'll go to the line. 5 points to be assist for LaMelo.
It's a new point of emphasis in the NBA. Defender using his body, hands straight up, and using his body to push the offensive guy off of his course.
Jordy Fernandez, head coach of Brooklyn, saying he was trying to pass the ball and shouldn't be at the free throw line. Well, after this foul, it's going to be a moot point because the Hornets are now going to be in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus, 5:06 remaining in the second quarter. Well, dating back to last year. Free throw streak's gone. He had made 11 in a row.
Start a new one.
That's right, early. She misses out early. To watch the Hornets all season long, download the FanDuel Sports Network app and subscribe, and make sure your TV package includes FanDuel Sports Network. For those of you watching WSOC Channel 9, welcome. Who said the revolution wouldn't be televised? Hornets lead by 5. Cam Thomas, did he grab the pick? But he did.
Just trying to draw fouls. Just weaving, probing, looking for contact anywhere he can get it. Picked it up, drugged the pivot foot.
So different to see a point guard other than LaMelo Ball cross the timeline when LaMelo's in the game. Sexton could do. Sexton sets up LaMelo. Oh my goodness! Get the assist to Sexton. Get the 3 to LaMelo.
That's why you want another point guard in the basketball game, because LaMelo is deadly when he spots up in that short corner.
Contract here for Colin Sexton, man. He has got lots to play for. Dayron Sharp. He made one a moment ago. Sharp and busy. Put up 6 shots already. That's his first miss. First into the air, Miles Bridges. Had 55 dunks a year ago.
16 assists now for the Hornets on 21 made field goals. That's sharing the rock.
So Roth, a little stuffy fade. 19-year-old rookie. Starting his first NBA game. And Brandon Miller is fouled.
Oh, Having a nice floor game. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. This assist right here. Whipped it right by defender Bridges, who is in outstanding shape to start this season. Looking bouncy.
And so far today, 2 at the free throw line. He's got 10 points. Up there. Let's go down to Shannon.
Yeah, you know that guy was excited to get back onto the court. Of course, had that season-ending wrist injury last year. Take a look at both of his arms. He does have them taped, guys. He's been wearing that throughout practice. Was asked about it in the preseason, and he said, "I wore tape in high school. I've been practicing with it. Feel very comfortable." He's just about building confidence.
Stopping and popping was Brunson. 17-point lead, largest of the night for New York.
No fouls to get for the Knicks. They are in the penalty.
Mitchell crosses over Bridges. Pulls up for a long two and buries it. 9 seconds left. Knicks 5-15. Over the top for Bridges. Tip toward the sideline, and ball couldn't save it. Good hands from Mitchell. The Knicks still have 2 seconds.
And the Cavs, no fouls to give. There's Mitchell, 26 points last season, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. First team all NBA.
Good company. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, and Jason Tatum also first team. 2 seconds left into Bridges, contested 3, left it short, but the Knicks close the half on a 21-7 run. Even without Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson available, an excellent showing in the first 2 quarters of the regular season. A 15-point lead heading to half at Madison Square Garden. Bill Pino has your halftime coverage next.
Yo, they be from all the way out of Wyoming and Wisconsin and North Dakota. They be from New Mexico and all that other shit. Or they be from like Mississippi or some shit like that. Tennessee. Only ones I know in Tennessee is the black people. They move up here from Tennessee. If y'all ain't the 6, man, so if y'all ain't them from the Jets,
The new Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid with best in class MPG.
Same thing with them white
Kia,
people from my
movement
state
that
when they
inspires.
move down and they ain't up.
Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them.
You ready?
It's Saturday.
Dave's ready. Dave's
Come
yours
on,
ready.
they down the street.
Miles ahead of you.
Down the road. 2 stop signs up the road.
Let's go.
Plenty of runtime, and
Yeah.
it's even got turbo mode.
That's what they called me in college.
3 stop signs. These
No,
are
they
3
didn't.
stop signs.
They called me a lot of things,
That's a
different
damn
things.
I bet they did. We'll take it.
We got a Sunday to earn.
We help you tackle that project by Saturday so you can earn your Sunday. Lowe's. Cheers. Endlessly smooth whiskey.
That's how white people is, man.
Don't be one of us. Even when he shows up
They
uninvited.
called up the name.
Isn't that for empty handed? You see, he's nearly as smooth as our whiskey. Must
See,
be
it's the
James.
light skin girl shit.
This
And all my
is a
other
meal.
light skin
We're
girls.
talking tender steak.
Too
We're
dumb.
talking cheesy. We're talking dipping
Food too
in a
dumb.
dip-sized soup. Well, get a dip of that. Ciabatta
Pulling
dippers
up
are
too
back.
dumb to
It just
come
feels
down.
good at Panera.
You got the gas.
Instead of pulling them coming down here every day, they see her because she too stupid. She talking about she's some girl from overseas.
If you misplaced your card, slide to the right and the card's locked. The Chase mobile app has card lock. Locked. Unlocked. Locked.
Some girl from Paris. Her people from
And it has
Paris.
encryption technology to help you keep your data safe. Cooler, that's peace of mind from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
It's like
This
saying you from
copyrighted
Paris.
broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any
Hi,
way without the
I'm from Holland.
of the NBA.
I'm from Holland. They start talking that dumb shit. Holly too crazy with this Saudi Arabia
Welcome everyone to the Verizon halftime report. First half of the first game of the regular season
And the Knicks looking good, lead the Cavs 65-50. Great to have you with us tonight. We have Wally Zerbiak from our Lexus Game Size Studio. So the Knicks missing two regulars. Josh Hart's out, Mitchell Robinson's out. And yet, Wally, Mike Brown in his first game coaching the Knicks in the regular season played 11 players in the first 13 minutes of the game.
We're seeing a plan to trust players off the bench to produce when they're in the game. Deuce McBride was a plus 15 in that first half. Mike Brown played a lot of guys that weren't starters. It really helps the starters stay fresh at the end of games. Totally new philosophy. What we're seeing, how he's going to coach this roster.
Three Knicks scored 12 points in the first half, including Mikal Bridges, who was very active on both ends of the court.
He was outstanding. Held Donovan Mitchell, a perennial superstar and all-star, to only 8 points in that first half. Mikal Bridges had 12 points of his own. He's going to really benefit from the ball movement and the open offense that Mike Brown is going to run. He's going to have the ball in his hands more. That's going to get him more engaged on the defensive end of the floor, leading to nice buckets like that. Listen, Jalen Brunson's going to have the ball in his hands a lot, but Mikal Bridges also needs to have the ball in his hands more, and I think he will in this offense. Evan Mobley was outstanding in that first half. Cleveland's got a lot of injuries they're dealing with. He stepped up. Mobley with 16 big points. Knicks are daring him to shoot those threes. He stepped up and made 3 for 5 from the three-point line. This guy is a Kevin Garnett-like superstar in the making with what he brings on both ends of the floor. He was outstanding at the world's most famous arena in that first half. Knicks are going to have to try to figure out a way to slow him down in the second half.
Despite Mobley's excellent first half, it's the Knicks are up by 15. First half summary presented by Hyundai. Look at the third line free throws. Look at the differential. Cavs 3 out of 5. Knicks 17 of 19. They're also outboarding the Cavs to this point, 27-16. So far, so good for the Knicks. And up next, it's the MSG 150 as we continue on the Verizon halftime report after this.
The Knicks halftime show is presented by Verizon.
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal than one of these big boys.
It doesn't work that way.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill today for a better deal.
You don't know that?
Before you are Arby's new steak nuggets. It is a perfect piece of steak that is the nuggets. How has no one done this before? Arby's, we have the meats.
They all want the Emirates NBA Cup.
We'll get that.
30 teams, 6 groups, nowhere to hide. The hungriest will advance.
I got another one for him too. I got some more. He said we got some more.
Everyone wants that cup. Only one will capture it.
When a patient walks in with breast cancer, especially someone as young as Danielle, part of our job as physicians is to anticipate the patient's needs even before the patient knows it.
New York Presbyterian knew what I needed before I asked. The first thing is going to be doing IVF because we wanted to have children.
At a time when everything feels hopeless, that's what we do.
Brooklyn, He said they be talking that shit. He said they calling
Designed for people who love girls like me and her and him, and with the weekly bonus pack, our girls are filled up
He
with
said that's long thing. Call
Calling all trillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
Powerful performance.
Now I got my pants sagging and that been swinging. That's doing the float around and do 30. That's
Some things are just too important to miss out.
You know, it do a bean.
The GLE and GLE Coupe from Mercedes-Benz.
It's going to do a bean 50s. But 200. It do 200. Yeah, but y'all want y'all shit to do 300. That's why we got mine now. I'm trying to tell you something. Airplane only goes 200. Yeah. You see what happens when that crashes.
Here we go with the season debut of the MSG 150 presented by Audi. It's the fastest 150 seconds in the National Basketball Association. Quite a scene pregame championship banner in the rings for OKC last night. Look at the bling. And they're all back. Final seconds against Houston, down 2. SGA, last year's MVP, hits the 2 to force OT. What a game he had. He had 35. Late in the first OT, Rockets down 2. Alperen Şengün gets it back. He had 39 and 11. That forces a second OT. OKC down 1. Final seconds of the second overtime. Kevin Durant fouls out. He had 20 in Rockets debut. SGA hit both free throws to put the Thunder up 1. So down 1. Last chance for Houston. Jabari Smith got a chance for the win. No. But what a great first game. OKC holds on to win in double OT, 125-124. Lakers and Golden State last night. LeBron out with the dreaded sciatica. Luka had a great game for the Lakers. 43 points. Step back 3 there. Warriors had too much balance. Jimmy Butler scored 31. Great job here in transition as he finishes the play. And then it's Draymond Green to Steph Curry. Excellent sequence there. Curry had 23. The Warriors up by 15. Green then filling up the box score. By 10. They were strong in game 1. That's your MSG 150 presented by Audi. We'll continue on the Verizon halftime report after this. The Knicks leading the Cavs by 15.
Did they ask you to do the commercial too?
Yeah, but they just gave me one line.
Bet like a Caesar. Like, we're going to sit here and we're going to tell them how Caesar's Sportsbook is just so easy to use that you can watch and bet thousands of sports events, even some NFL games.
They'll probably show us betting on our favourite players and teams at all the Vegas hotspots too.
Like, we have time for that montage.
I told him I couldn't do it.
They couldn't afford me.
Oh my goodness. Look at your little boo. What happened?
On the Saturdays.
Okay, you gotta be careful, okay?
I know.
And let's get you off your feet. We're gonna get your Medicare prescriptions delivered.
When life gets the best of you, get the best out of it.
It's a dog park. With all the dogs there. And the people you see you don't really know because it's the dog park. It's the dog park.
Brought to you by Progressive Pet Insurance.
What are you eating? What are you eating? Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
It's the dog park.
Protect your pet from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Meet Cancelina. She's a credit record. She loves canceling older credit cards when they're paid off. But what she doesn't know is that canceling them can decrease the length of her history and hurt her credit mix, both of which could lower her score. Don't be like Cancelina. Instead, avoid the wreckers at Credit One. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Enter the amazing universe of 'Twas the Night Before by Cirque du Soleil, an acrobatic retelling of a classic tale, playing the theater at Madison Square Garden December 4th through the 28th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
The most magical season has arrived. Come celebrate the Rockettes' 100th anniversary at the Christmas. This is Christmas in New York.
Game's already started? You can still get it. Now?
No.
Sunday. That was fast.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
Line to line presented by FanDuel. Play your game. Knicks now favored by 9.5 as they're up 5 to 50 at the half. Kel Bridges won 3 Knicks in the first half with 12 points. Ariel Porty got his second career start. Some pointers there from Bridges, maybe on how to play the pick and roll. Knicks looking good in the first half. We'll be back with the second half right here on MSG right after this.
The Knicks halftime show is presented by Verizon.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
fresh, no bad stuff. Cumin, coriander, and super tender.
People
love it, and it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything. 10 out of 10 flavor.
But that's like my friends. My friends, a lot of my friends could be guilt by surgery. And we don't be doing nothing but saying, what's up, yo? Yeah. We don't say nothing but what's up, and how y'all doing, yo? How y'all doing? What's up with you? What's going on?
From the start,
They'll do guilt by, listen, like, alright, the one that's still, if I'm sitting around him all the time, yeah, now he's still, listen, now he's still.
Impact plays, folks. They makes you want to go out there and put pads on yourself.
Oh, man, I ain't, I sell too much weight to be stealing, dog. I sell about 4 to 8 pounds a month. Seriously. To be stealing something that costs $4 or $10. Listen, I sell about 5 to 10 pounds a month. And you talking about stealing stuff that costs $5 and $10. Listen to me.
They'll help you build a personalized investment strategy. Doors were meant to be open.
Like, you getting on my nerves with your shit, yo. I'm keeping it real like bricks. I'm selling bricks and kilos. I sell 10 kilos a month, and you just talking about this $5 and $10 shit. Listen, leave me
car that doesn't
alone.
offer that
All
sense of
right?
control is a car that stops short of amazing.
They don't know how to stop. Yeah.
Knicks basketball is presented by Chase. It's time now for the assistant coach interview. I'm Alan Hott here courtside with assistant coach
They
Chris Jen.
dumb.
You are the
They
offensive
dumb,
coordinator.
yo.
How's that for a debut with that offense? For the first time for the fans seeing it, it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, handle their pressure very well. Obviously, you got to take a little better care of the basketball.
Y'all 40, listen, I turned 42 next week.
Played well in the paint. Now for adjustments, because we always make them at halftime, what should viewers look for adjustment-wise for this team in the second half?
Well, what we have to be ready for is their aggression.
It's like saying I'm 50-something and y'all
we didn't try to win this third quarter, so we got to be ready for a physical basketball game moving forward.
We'll look forward to that. Thanks so much, Coach. And one thing to keep an eye on, too, guys, 8 for 21 three-point shooting. 21 three-point attempts. It's exactly the pace, speaking of pace, that Mike Brown wants. He wants 40 or more a game. Knicks on their way from the three-point line.
Thank you, Alan. That takes us right to Caesars Sportsbook, who presents tonight's advanced statistics. It's a tall order for Chris Gent, who you just heard from on Mike Brown's staff, trying to improve an offense that was already top 5 in the NBA last year. But Clyde, one thing we're seeing tonight is a whole lot of balance. You've got Anunoby, Bridges, and Brunson all tied with a team-high 12 points. They're a threat anywhere, anytime, all 5 guys on the floor.
Yeah, it's been very impressive what the Knicks are doing now. One of our keys, sharing and carrying. We've definitely seen that. The good defense by OG. Bridges running the court with abandon. So all the Knicks with the night. So let's see if they can continue to pour it on here in the third quarter.
Well, Chris Gent told Allen we have to be ready for their aggression, and what do you know, they're picking up full court to begin the second half, but Bridges dribbles out of it. Finds Towns, top of the key, gets Mobley off his feet. Euro step on Allen, couldn't finish.
What's Canal?
Some speed for Donovan. Mitchell hesitates, drives, got fouled and scored. 3-point play opportunity for Donovan Mitchell.
We mentioned Mitchell's like a fire desire in the first half. Coming out here early in the third quarter. Shaky, moving.
But John, you see the exact difference between the two teams.
Oh man, it's like the one that be stealing come around. Now you talking about he's stealing.
So strong
now
on the
he's
basket
stealing.
as a driver. Led the Magic in scoring in that first half with 19 points, and went 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 of 9 overall. Hope to see the Heat really make a conscious effort to play off him, fake at him, and then play off him, force him to be able to catch that first move, because he's such a strong driver. Make him make
Yeah,
jump
y'all
shots
keep
outside.
around here still.
He has
Listen,
not done
he
that
going
as
to go
yet.
pick up
He's
his
able to play
pills
his game.
and shit. He got some,
Downhill.
or he got, not saying, oh, we got to pick up some money. Listen, we going to pick up some money for somebody. Well, somebody wants some weed. Listen, he taking me somebody wants some weed. Somebody wants to buy some weed or something.
That's going to go against Norman Powell. Using the forearm.
Somebody want 2 ounces. Listen, somebody want 2 ounces of weed. We talking about we stealing.
Right there. Yes.
It's their birthday party. No shirts. Shorty for a birthday want an ounce for a birthday. Listen, he take me to see some girl for a birthday. She want onion for a birthday. Some weed. And y'all talking about this stuff. I'm keeping it so real. And one of these girls is probably one of y'all cousins. It's probably one of y'all cousins who's going to bring
call for an offensive foul.
Yeah.
That's going to go against Norman Powell. Using the forearm.
Let's watch the right side of his body here. Crosses over, gets inside right there.
Yes, against Suggs.
Delivers the push off there on Suggs.
That's why I'm telling him to go ahead somewhere with that shit. Because, listen, he'd call me and say, listen, one of my girlfriends want an ounce. Her girlfriend want an ounce. One of his girlfriends or her girlfriend want an ounce. Y'all would say we stealing. You would say I was stealing or something.
Last year's opener against Miami as Powell penetrates and is called for an offensive foul. That's going to go against Norman Powell. Using the forearm.
Let's watch the right side of his body here. Crosses over, gets inside right there. Delivers the push off there on Suggs.
What is guilt by association? If I'm talking to the person that's still, then I still with these white people. But they my customers. Listen, these my customers. If they stealing or not, these my customers.
Well, the thing is, he's not going
like
to be
Mumbles. Like Mumbles my customer, and he stole. Listen.
And the person that Peyton Pritchard is, he told me, even in this new role, nothing changes for him. Keeping his same approach, same attitude as always. He says, I'm just striving to always get better and better.
Yeah, but they tried.
Foul against Philly.
Good.
I didn't see a foul, but
y'all streets is watching, y'all creeping and popping.
Feet hit the floor. That's the spark. Doesn't matter if I'm coming off the bench or starting. It's the three there, though, and the Celtics have now missed 9 in a row. 5 of 23. And in my opinion, great shots. I'll take all these.
This is man, he look like my uncle.
Pre-game show today. They were telling me to wrap it up. I can just fire questions at him. I don't care. Jim Averdale's like, come on, Scout. We gotta go to break. No way. I'm asking Paul Pierce about Tatum Brown. What's it like being a star? That's all right. Take some time for me in Morrisburg. We don't need it. It's too loud out there. Barlow's fouled.
They keep it's a still thing. No, it's a still.
And we're not getting beat. Like, if you're not a savage basketball fan, you're not getting beat by Joel Embiid and Paul George here. Even though I know that those two guys standing at half court are going to be really good. That's Tyrese Maxey and BJ Edgecombe. Everybody else doesn't know that. Here's a message from our sister station, NBC 10 Boston.
Tracking a cool down that's going to put a big chill in the air. I've got all the details in my first alert forecast tonight at 11 on NBC 10 Boston.
Weather's been incredible. Yeah. Just not feel like it was like raining in the morning, and then like today it's turned into an awesome day. Heavens opened up. Final minute of the first half. Celtics all of a sudden down 8, making 6 as White feeds Tatum.
good stuff going to the basket. Just not shooting the three well. And half our shots are from three. Maxey for two. Tough. Well, that all right, Derek White got out of that screen quickly. Goes up, throws it down. We're going to see more of that. And then Keita right down the middle. Dunk on Drummond. Oh, back iron, missed it. All right, so listen to this. We are 5 of 23 from three, but 16 of 24 from two-point range.
Hey, stay tuned for Celtics Halftime Live with Giles and Forsberg, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Boom. Tell me boom, go see.
Ramirez stayed at 75% from the line last year. Knocks down his first two of this season. Lead is 6 for the Sixers. Maxey's got 22. Edgecombe with 16. Good ball movement. Ends up with Maxey. Final 3 seconds of the half. It's Edgecombe.
Life goes on and 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 on. On and 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 on. On and 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 on.
Celtics fans, it is time for your halftime show. He is a fourth-generation performer that has showcased his skills and talents all over the world. So please put your hands together for the Rolla Bola, Mr. Jonathan Reedy. Reedy.
Two games on NBA Hoops on opening night. The association, we got the top 5 right here on NBA.com at number 5. Look at what Jonathan Kuminga can bring you. A little alley-oop to Jimmy Butler, who goes up against Jimmy Jam at number 5. On to number 4, where we always get up off the floor, and sometimes it's the head fake that gets the defense off the floor. Jay Mitchell with the head fake gets the hoop and harm to beat the buzzer at the end of the first half. That one beautifully gets in at number 4 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're up to number 3. Time winding down in regulation. OKC down 2. But look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can do for you. A little hesitation, a little jump shot, and that's not all he's got. He gets in at number 3 there. Up to number 2, spinning more than a cyclone on his way to the throne. It's Alfred Şengün getting his own offensive rebound and then getting the big throwdown. Şengün in overtime with the jam. Gets in at number 2. But at number 1, we're having some fun. Aaron ain't sharing as he goes to the air with flair and throws it down. Aaron Wiggins, the huge jam eventually lands at number 1 on the NBA.com.
Just wants to get it in quickly. Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, right on it. Right up, 1 second left. Little play by Bird. Bird stole the inbounding pass. Laid it up to DJ. DJ laid it up and in. And Boston has a 1-point lead.
Here come the Celtics. Havlicek touches it. It begins. 3 seconds. Hondo off the glass. He's got it with a second.
Got it done. They say there's 1 second left.
Oscar has Collins on him. 3 seconds left on the 24-second clock. Collins on the floor. It's tied up. What a play by Dave Collins. Knocks the ball away as he jumps out the screen. Watch him die for the ball right here. Look at this hustle.
Brown the drive. Jaylen Brown kicks it out. Smart fakes. Inside. Tatum spins.
Realizes he has the time, is patient, gets into the seams, delivers the on-point pass to Tatum, and he gets it off in the nick of time.
Pierce, final seconds. Pierce puts it up for the win. Knocks it down. Celtics win.
Greer's putting the ball on play. He gets it out deep, and Havlicek steals it over the stand throw. Havlicek stole the ball. It's all over. It's all over. Johnny Havlicek is being bought by the fans. It's all over. Johnny Havlicek stole the ball. Worthy will inbound to Magic Johnson. Worst comes to worst, the Celtics will have the power. There's a steal by Henderson, who lays it up and in. Nearly a steal by Worthy. Dennis Johnson with Cooper all over him. He can't do a thing. Bird turnaround hits with 16 seconds to go.
They know it's going to Bird. Magic Johnson ends up having to guard Bird after so many picks were thrown at him. But he's their main man, and there's the inspiration they've been needing.
Paul Pierce to get into the middle of the floor, and then let him go to work. Well, it's his own Rondo. Allen. Over Nolan. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again! Ray Allen, look at this shot over Joakim Noah. Knocks it down.
Bird, double. Dennis Johnson, 2 seconds. It's good. The game is over. 2-2 is the series. Dennis Johnson, who is simply marvelous, hit the last basket of the game to wind up with 27.
They switch. Thomas crosses. Foul called and one. Isaiah Thomas has cracked 50. 26 points in the fourth quarter and overtime for Isaiah Thomas.
Pierce, guarded by Lewis, gets the screen. It's Davis taking the shot. Score! He scores at the buzzer. No review it. It appears he got it all. And the Celtics at
defeated the Magic on a buzzer beater by Quinn Big Baby Davis.
The clock is moving. 5 seconds. To Sam. His 20-foot jumper. Good. 1 second.
I'm feeling live.
Sights and Sounds brought to you by TD Bank, America's most convenient bank. Welcome back to the Garden. We start the third quarter with the Celtics trailing the Sixers by 6 in the season opener. Drew and Scal back with you courtside here. And Scal, good start for the Celtics, and then what changed?
I know this sounds, I hate this cliche, but I really think they started missing shots. And then that led to fast break opportunities for Philadelphia. If they can settle in and knock down some threes, they really struggled. But half of the first quarter and in the second, I think a lot of things will square themselves up. But they do got to get back. A lot of those are off turnovers and miss long threes.
Yeah, Celtics efficient from 2, struggling from outside the arc. We'll see if Water finds its level. Abby Chin, what'd you learn at halftime?
Yeah, guys, that's exactly what assistant head coach Sam Cassell told me. Transition defense. He said the Celtics gave up 18 points in transition in that first half. They've got to do a better job of getting back and keeping them off the free throw line. He said, I know Tyrese Maxey is responsible for a lot of that. We have got to do a conscious job on him, not defending, especially when we are in the penalty. But guys, also bad news. Luka Garza has entered concussion protocol. He will not be back tonight.
Oh, yeah, big loss for the Celtics in the front court. We saw Garza with a bloody mouth, so he is done for the night. Let's check the first half stats by Jason Stone Injury Lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone.
See some of the stats right there. The fast break points really are a big deal. And second chance opportunities.
Sixers are 6 for 6 shooting on fast break. There's Jaylen Brown with an and 1 to start the third quarter.
Gotta love it. Jaylen Brown doesn't go around or over the big fella. Jaylen Brown goes through. Take a look at the drive, contact, keeps the ball away from his body, and he finishes strong.
Jaylen looking to take over here to start the third. 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in the first half. Sweet. That's the Abu Dhabi camp.
Oh, they
you
look
can see
small.
more of the action with that.
More of an all-10
They look like Max.
Edgecombers, dynamite in the first half of this NBA.
He the only one that's strong.
Seconds to shoot for Oubre. Back to
And he don't even have his side,
Kata tied up. Who's it on?
It's going to be on Kata. Can't dislodge a guy backwards, but Kata landed.
No, it's on Embiid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe it either. Oh, yeah, you can see it, the right elbow over the top.
Call by Michael Smith.
Oh, I was surprised. But Embiid landed, Kata landed on Embiid's knee.
continue from outside. Tatum working so hard on the offensive glass. He was surrounded by 76ers and creates a jump ball.
It's good hustle. Anytime you get a high screen opportunity, you have a good chance for a offensive rebound, and that's what Kata did. And you see the hustle. And he should win this jump ball.
I don't know, man. That's pumpkin.
Come on, no way.
This will actually be a fun one.
Oh, that was close.
Okay, they got it back from White. Hauser. Pritchard, the offensive rebound. That's a couple offensive boards for the Celtics here. Hauser can't cash it out. Out of bounds off of.
Yeah, they got a foul on Pritchard.
That's a foul on Pritchard. Foster came in from half court to make that call. Pritchard telling Scott Foster, I had the ball.
Dick Light, how long ago did we make our last three? Our producer Paul Lucy comes up 8:23 in the second with our last three-point shot. We're 5 of 26. How many in a row is that for us?
I think that's 10 in a row, 10 or 11 in a row. The Celtics have missed 12 in a row. As Maxey is called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, let's give Nate Pritchard Tommy Point standing in there. Watch Nate Pritchard. Clear that restricted area, get to his spot, take the hit.
and listen, I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, yo, that's my cousin, look. That's my pop, yeah, my cousin, look.
Oh, God, it's
finds Tatum.
That's how he is. He can't go in.
Bush has got to have his head and eyes up on that. Kid had some separation. Could have been a lot of time.
He wants to go 50. He wants to go 50.
More contact. Fouls on Oubre.
Oubre just
it's only 7 shots.
Tried to run right through Brown.
That's 7 dollars.
That ball was not in play, so it should be one shot, and the Celtics will get the ball back.
He said that's where we get 2-3 minutes. We can do that every 2 minutes.
Big muscles, man.
A dunk every 3 minutes, he'll score 50, 60 points. He'll score 50 points. Yeah, and foul shot.
I tried to do it. I had the swimming pool going. I had like 10 pound weights. You were doing that? I tried. As long as you're tired,
what, the score to be out with
this,
that's how many points it's
jumping up and down and doing all the push-ups, and then you're going underwater. It's not easy holding your breath like that.
I'm just glad you survived.
I'm not going to die, Drew. Come on.
If anyone ever wanted to get rid of you,
y'all know when they can. OKC won the championship. Y'all should win the championship. They younger than y'all, man. They rookies to y'all, man. Yeah. Y'all vets. Man, I've been in the league like 10 years, man. 10 plus. Y'all vets. Yeah.
To open this second half.
Except for him, boy, he a vet too. Maxey is a vet. Yeah.
Maxey finds a
He's what, 6'6"?
I like those two players.
Alexander like him.
You're excited about those guys.
With the handles. With his handles going crazy.
Isolates
and his jump shot. And his zimming. But he inside. He's so inside. He's Maxey. He look like Maxey and you on TV. He don't look no bigger than you.
Jaylen Brown's working right here.
You and Oubre. He look like you and Oubre side.
See that?
Like a guard. He's a guard. But his team play. His whole team play. His big man play. His homeboy play. His wingman play. They forward play. Yeah. Like y'all, see how y'all hooping? Now you gotta fly to the basket. You gotta fly to the basket. That's the difference. I see it. Yeah. And y'all jump shots up. Get y'all jump shots up. Y'all in the league. I like him. I like 77. He got good, listen, got good attitude, good work ethic, and he's intelligent, nice looking young man. Like the old man said. I'm telling you what the old man tell you.
almost 12 minutes
Yeah.
of game time.
Intelligent, good work effort, and you know, he ain't one little ugly little motherfucker.
After just the one shot from Derek White.
No, this ain't no nut shit. This ain't no nut shit.
He's behind the plate.
Yeah.
Best shot blocking guard in the NBA.
1 point game, 1 point game, yo, 1 point game.
Pritchard kick it out. Hauser for the lead. He backed it in from the corner.
Living right. Sam Hauser is living right.
One shot, man. This could be the Eastern Conference Championship if our team could put up all these shots. I think, listen, y'all look like an 89%, 90% chance going to the championship. Look, and we look like a 79. Yeah. You look about 80. We look about 80. Y'all look about 90. And it's the jump shots. Listen, it's the jump shot. If B's the only one going to Bean and PG, you got to put PG in then we go up for Bean. They jump shots got to go. All of young boys be sitting there looking at Embiid and say, what's Embiid going to do? They got to get that ball and hit them jump shots and rocks, man. That's how OKC be winning. Them young boys get that ball and they just throw that shit up there. Yeah, they all throw that ball up there and they shots be going in. Tell them something. Cause they ain't, all of them, they ain't scoring 50 points. They ain't scoring 50 points every night. Yeah. You gotta be scoring 50, 60 points at like Will Chamberlain or something. They jump shots. Them young boys they jump shots. I'm telling you, they scoring being 25. Is all I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like a hazing cheerleader. The band, the hazing band.
This place is rocking. Celtics 14-4 to start the third quarter. Scal, how are they doing?
Electric Moment is presented by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today. Like I said, it only takes one. Derek White rises up and fires. The crowd, the buzz, feel the energy shift, and you gotta love it. Derek White, the best shot blocking guard in the league. Hauser, you know he's living right. Got babies at home. And that ball hits the top of the backboard and goes in. And then Derek White feeling it, feeling good, making plays, and just like that.
Hey, group quartet.
The Celtics started 5 for 26 from downtown. They're 3 for 3 since. It's a reverse from the opener last year when they couldn't miss for 3 quarters, and then they were trying to get the record and couldn't make it.
That's right.
And he finally, Malay just gets rid of it. Tillman defending him. Edgecombe trying to feed the big man. White shaded over. Good contest on a 3 from Edgecombe. Second chance opportunity for the Sixers. That's a travel.
Good go row out of the corner. Jaylen Brown took the drive guy. Hauser flew to the corner. The Celtics also locked in defensively.
Oh.
See what Joe has out of the timeout here.
From 100 years ago, so. Yeah.
Oh. White against the rookie. Now Pritchard drives on Maxey, finds an open Tillman.
Jaylen Brown on the pin down.
Hauser draws the Embiid matchup, gives it up out of the double. Oubre can't make it.
Push it.
That's what they do. Pritchard, a little stop and go. White draws the foul. 3 free throws coming for Derek White. He just needed a little bit from Dominic Barlow.
Yeah, good job by Pritchard. You know, pushing the ball out, not forcing it, bringing it out. Got Barlow off balance. He's primed for such a big year.
Here's a message from FanDuel.
Basketball's back.
Like, am I ready? Like, really, really, really ready? All right, I'm ready.
Wow. All customers choose your own reward every day.
He's in every commercial.
You know what? He's a great guy. He's a funny guy. I'm happy for Blake Griffin. The NBA needs Blake Griffin a part of.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Get some TV work.
Yeah.
Bunch of commercial work. Everybody here loves Blake Griffin. He officiated Peyton Pritchard's wedding. D-White makes them all. 18 points for Derek White, who last year made 265 threes for the season. That was a franchise record. Tatum and Pritchard also broke the record, which was held by Isaiah Thomas. Running them off the three-point line, and Embiid takes it anyway. Look at White soaring for the rebound. Embiid is 0 for 3 on threes, 1 for 8 overall. Derek White with a step.
He's locked in. I don't know what was said at halftime. Maybe Abhishek can find that out later on. But Derek White is a different player in this third quarter. Gets the screen. Look at his speed. Keep moving. Body contact. Since you got to run action at Embiid, it's not easy to score in Embiid. He's good in the drop coverage, but the more action you run towards him, the more likely you're going to get a good shot eventually.
Comforts of Home presented by Bernie and Phil's. Choose from their 2 best offers during the Best of the Best event. Well, the Celtics have the most wins all time in season openers. And the second best win percentage, only the Spurs have a better win percentage. San Antonio's 34 and 14. By the way, tied for second on that list for most wins is the Sixers. And Joe Mazzulla is 3-0 in season openers. I almost told him that stat before the game. I knew what he would say. I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Here's Simons off the bench for the first time in this second half. Attacks and scoring.
Bona fide score. Love that play.
16-0 run for the Celtics. Grimes missed the wide open 3. Simons cleans the glass. Brown goes right at Edgecombe. Simons. Maxey stops the bleeding. 25.
That's a tough shot.
Xavier Tillman blocked by Embiid. He thought it was on the glass before Embiid got a piece, but it's a clean block. Now White, he's got the hot hand. Gets around Maxey, and he's fouled again. Derek White is living at the line in this third quarter.
Because he's aggressive coming off these screen and rolls, and I think the role players of the Celtics are playing this action. You see Tillman getting to that screen. Derek White just needs a little bit of an advantage. Doesn't need a lot. Someone's going to get some time with no Luka Garza in the second half.
That's 4 fouls on Tyrese Maxey.
stays in there. Parker and Mona check back in for Phil. Changes for Joe Mazzulla, Josh Minot, and Amish Keita check back in. Hauser still at the scores table. So far tonight, no Shireman, no Vuko Gonzalez.
He's got to be a rotational player. He fits really well with this group. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just feel like you're going to want to bring him along. It's a long season, too.
Mitch made all 7 free throws, all of them in the third. Gonzalez is an energy guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's guard, and he can handle, he's smart. I think there's room for him on this team.
Walker after the closeout by Keita. Celtics in scramble mode defensively. Oh, yeah, possession.
Yeah.
Walker just got it away.
Joe Mazzulla will put that defensive highlight saying, if you do this all year long, we're going to be great.
White goes into the chest of Dembona. Put it well upstairs. Celtics win in this third quarter 23-9. Plus 14 as White gets a well-deserved rest. So no White, no Brown. Richard and Simons will run the show here. Simons playing good defense. Grimes rejected by Minot. He got a piece of that in a minute. Grimes in the face.
Man, I'm surprised. How did we get that ball back? Whoa! Anthony Simons saved a sidestep. Damian Lillard, if you're watching, you gotta be proud.
And the steal by Pritchard. Minot running the floor. Kick it out. Hauser. That was that no-dig quick release. Grimes on the cherry pick.
Almost missed it, yeah. Man, how about that swing? Would have been 80-66 if he would have made that three.
Simons finds Hauser. Way too much space. Can't capitalize. Keita with the offensive board. Pritchard finds Sam on a cut. And he's going to the free throw line.
All right, you want to see a bona fide score? Look at this quick release. That is sweet.
This is your Leprechaun speaking. Please stow your tables and buckle up. The JetBlue flight crew is about to take off.
Please welcome onto the court for tonight's high-flying dunk show. Here's Lucky and the JetBlue flight crew.
Your sport cause the time is near. Gotta do it big like on the bed. I'm a rock star, I'm a chandelier. Off the wall, see I'm about to go crazy. For the beast, anybody that can take me. For the thrill, what seems to amaze me. And the forces of youth and the baby. Chasing non-stop to the break of dawn. Church come around, by the best to run. Fire in my eyes, can't catch me now. I'm young and young, trying to have some fun. Don't judge me, you only live once. Moments in the back, so we gotta live it up. Party in the lake, everybody got it now.
hear it for Lucky and the JetBlue Flight Crew.
The season start is delivered to you by Chipotle. Jaylen Brown questionable coming into this game due to hamstring tightness, but clearly he's doing all right. He's got 13, 5, and 3 so far tonight. It is year 10 for Jaylen, and he has made it clear he is ready to lead this team. He was everywhere this summer, on and off the floor, doing everything he could to strengthen that bond between him and Celtics Nation. That hard work did not go unnoticed. It is time now for the Chipotle Real Difference Maker. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu has declared October 24th Jaylen Brown Day. So from here on out, every year, it is Jaylen Brown Day on October 24th. Circle your calendars. It also just so happens to be his birthday. But a well-deserved honor for Jaylen as he heads into this season.
You think he's going to celebrate Jaylen Brown Day with a 50-piece at Madison Square Garden against the Knicks?
He might.
Love to see that.
I like how he was trolling Knicks fans, telling them that Tom Thibodeau was giving them all the secrets.
Giving out like the Krabby Patty secret recipes. This is how we beat you last year. Knicks fans were so
Oh, man. They're so mad.
That's what they're best at, getting mad.
Yeah.
Hauser almost missed a free throw. That's 27 straight free throws made for Sam Hauser. And I said it after the pick.
Good job by you.
He doesn't shoot a whole lot. When he does, he makes them. Jabari Walker, little cornet contest from Kada. And then a foul's going to be on Minot on the rebound.
Loose ball on the Celtics, number 8, Josh Minot, his second team foul.
Boucher, Kada, Minot playing together in the front court. Simons and Pritchard together in the back court. A bust defensively. Kada cleaned it up. That might be a challengeable call.
I think they're looking at it. I don't know how he got so wide open. Just a simple cut. Makeda goes straight up. Come on, Joe. No good on the green light special.
Well, the Celtics are excited to welcome you to the 2025-26 season. Secure your seats to the best matchups of the year at Celtics.com/tickets. Boucher goes down. Loose ball foul on Adembona of the Sixers.
So that'll be a bucket and then a foul. And that's 5.
That's his second team limit.
Nurse is confused.
Wait, do they not count the free throw or they do? Oh, so Boucher happened at the line.
Before. But yeah,
the shot is already counting the bucket. Yeah,
they did. Yeah,
they should count the bucket.
And Nick Nurse saw the replay and he was not happy.